my god, what is happening? Oh my goodness, I'm so high. Oh, can I clutch it? Oh. What in the world? Okay, portals don't just spawn in the ground out of nowhere. What was that? Where am I? What is going on? What in the heck? I think I've been isekai'd. I'm just in like this random plains biome. There's some absolutely gorgeous black horses. Hello. Oh yeah, you're very excited to see me. Oh, you guys look awesome. Oh, what? Okay, that's not normal. What is that? Is there someone else in this world? Oh, there's doggos. Hello, doggos. I don't have anything on me at the moment. I appear to have lost all of my items. Okay, well, I guess I can explore for a little bit. Maybe I should work on actually getting some gear, like some iron tools and some wooden things. I think that'll be good. All right, let's make a crafting bench. There we go. Some sticks. Everyone knows the basics. Make our wood pick. Okay, now I just need to find just a little cave. I don't need much, just somewhere I can grab some stone. Ah, that'll work. Perfect. All right, grab myself some stone. There we go. We're already getting advancements. All right, let's get a better pickaxe because that wood one is pretty bad. Grab a little bit of coal here too. That'll be great. Very helpful. Looks like we got some mobs. I'm gonna need myself some weapons. I think I'm gonna go for an axe to start off with. I think that'll be best. Oh god, that scared the crap out of me. I was crafting, bro. You can't shoot a man while he's crafting. It's just rude. Seal, you like it. Oh, okay. My goodness. Okay, I need to get myself some food. Oh, and a bed. And there's plenty of sheep around here. Perfect. All right, I'm sorry, but I need to survive. There's so many eggs. Why are there so many eggs? All right, got myself a bed, and yeah, I can cook up this food. That'll be good. All right. I'm doing okay. I'm okay. Oh, another egg. But now that I got myself some food and a bed and a few starter tools, I think it's time we do a little bit of caving, get myself some iron and things because I need to build a shelter as quickly as possible. All right, I've set my spawn right there. But there's a skeleton guarding my way into this cave. We got a mine shaft, which is pretty cool. A little bit of iron down there. But I've got to get in here and hopefully not die. That's the goal. Try not to die. Okay, we got a creeper. That's nice. Please go away, sir. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Oh, okay. Well, that's lovely. That's why we set our spawn at the beginning of the cave. Hey, you're supposed to be dead. Oh. Okay, it's fine. It's just the first death loop. It'll be okay. Ouch, that bow hurts. Got him. Oh my goodness. Why are there so many monsters? Oh, this is scary. Go away. Oh, he's got little chain booties on. Oh, I wanted the boots. Okay, I'm just gonna stick to this small cave. It's a lot safer than the big one. Oh, but I found some iron. Thank the gods. That was ridiculous. I don't. Caving's scary, man. It's real scary. But looky there, we got ourselves some iron, and I am making a shield as fast as I possible. Put that thing in my offhand. Okay. I feel a little bit better about fighting some skeletons. While I'm at it, I'm gonna go ahead and make a sword. That'll be a little bit better. And we got 4. I'm gonna make some shears. I need those. And I guess I just need to go and see if I can find a little bit more iron. Well, it's not iron, but I will definitely take some copper. Unfortunately, though, it looks like this cave has a dead end, so I'm gonna have to go into the big one. Oh, when it's nighttime now, too. Even better. If I can make it into the mine shaft, I should be safe. I just have to make it into the mine shaft. But there's iron on the way. Let's go. Quickly, quickly, quickly. Oh, okay, we made it. All right, I should be nice and safe in here. For the most part. Oh, except for that. Let's stay away from that. Ooh, found the starting room. Very cool. Oh, and a chest. Beautiful. More torches, iron, an iron pickaxe. Yeah, thank you. Can't speak. That's fine. I'll take the activator rails. I don't know what I'm gonna do with them, but I'll take them. They're free. Free stuff is always good, right? Oh, this iron pickaxe is so much faster than the stone one. Oh, there's another spawner. Okay, I'm just gonna grab this iron and then leave. No, thank you. Oh, but there's more iron down there. How scary is this going to be? Can I just grab the iron and then quickly make my getaway? It is active, which is not good. Oh, they're coming. They're coming. Run. Okay. Okay. Yep. Bravery was worth it. Oh, more iron. Thank you. Okay, I think I'm going to stay in the caves until I can find 1 diamond. I think that's my goal for this expedition. I think that's a good one. I just want 1 diamond. 1 diamond to call my own. There aren't any down here. Okay. Ooh, we got another chest. More torches. Thank you. And another iron pick. Some more activator rails, some coal, and a little bit more food, actually. That's a really good one. Oh, I'm out. Okay, well, that's fine. Now, if I'm going to find diamonds, that means I'm going to have to go a little bit deeper than what I am at. There's a bunch of iron here, but I'm going to grab that on the way back up. I need to head down. Unfortunately, though, it looks like this cave is a little damp, shall we say. That's okay. I'll just grab up this iron and find another cave. All right, 1 big cave down, 1 more to go. See if I can't find that ever elusive diamond. Oh, goodness. Oh, not today, sir. Get out of here, foul undead creature. Back to the oblivion with you. Ha! Oh, goodness. You were never in oblivion. Okay. Ooh, a bone. I can't pick it up. Don't blow up my bone. I want that. Ouch. Gosh, that zombie. It's just leather armor. How tanky does the man need to be? Okay, we got rid of the creeper. My goodness. Give me my bone. Okay, these caves are big, but they don't go anywhere. Ooh, gold. Mildly terrified. Mildly terrified. Oh my gosh, we found a stone diamond first? What? No way. That's like super rare. I mean, not as much anymore, but still. I don't want to mine that. That's a cruel joke, Minecraft. That's a really cruel joke. I guess I'll mine around it. Oh, there's 2 of them. 3 of them. What? No way. Okay, well, I'm just gonna leave those. I'll get those when I get Silk Touch or something. That's really cool. Man, that's so mean. I just wanted a diamond. I just wanted to hold it. Oh, man. I guess the quest for my diamond continues. Oh Lord. I'll pull up the gold. I want the gold. It's shiny. I need a bow. Hey! I did not request an encore. Can't even crit in here. The ceiling's too low. Come out here. Come out here. Thank you. Okay, I've smelt up a little bit of iron. I'm gonna go ahead and make some armor, because this is ridiculous. That should be okay for now. I'll let the rest of that cook up. I'll grab this gold, though. Thank you very much. Yes, please. Now I got to light this up. There's redstone. Ooh. We're also starting to get into deep slate, which means I could find some mineable diamonds. Just gotta run past all these scary guys. Oh, goodness, this cave gets big. Whoa. It's humongous. Oh, there's a dungeon. Well, barely. There's no chests, though. Rude. Oh my gosh, more stone diamonds? What? What is this? What world have I come to? Oh, finally, I found a deep slate one. I found a normie diamond. Good lord. I'm gonna let these guys sort out their problems because they seem to need therapy. Ouch. Ouch. Yeah, go get him, spider. Oh, goodness me, I can't run. I cannot run. Oh, okay. Well, that happened. Luckily, I set my spawn nearby, and I can make a chest piece on the way, so that'll good. Longbow coming through. Watch out, scary broken bats. Oh my goodness, I had so much stuff on me. My inventory was absolutely just stuffed. Hey, you're not allowed to shoot at me until I have my shield. All right, come on. Let's tango, buddy. Let's tango. That's right, I dance with the undead. Nobody saw it coming, except me. I saw it coming. Am I out of torches? Torches. Well, now that that is over, let's mine up this diamond so I can leave. Oh, yeah. I think it's just the one. That's fine. I'll dig around these ones. This one. There's 2 of them. I found 5 stone diamonds. Does that mean I'm cool? Do the diamonds think I'm cool? If so, they would be correct. I am cool. I'm the coolest. But now that I found my diamond and I am out of food, I think it's time to leave. So I'm going to grab up whatever iron I left behind and make my way to the surface. All right, made it back up to the surface, everyone, safe and sound. Just slept the night away, so we got a beautiful sun rising on this gorgeous new day. That was a fun caving adventure, and I'm just starting to smelt up my iron. I compacted all my copper because my inventory was absolutely just stupidly full. But I want to get started on a bit of a shelter of sorts, and I'm thinking a little camping site could be cool back here in the forest somewhere. So I'm going to need to make a tent, and luckily I made some shears earlier, plus some of the local wolves are helping out. But I've got to collect a bunch of wool. There were a bunch of sheep a second ago. However, I don't just want a white tent, as that would be boring. So I'm going to grab some light gray dye and some blue dye from these flowers, and then dye some sheep, and then just get busy shearing them. And a half a stack of each should be enough for a tent. Now I'd like to see if I can locate some spruce wood. And it looks like just over yonder there, we got a taiga. So I'm gonna go chop me some spruce. The forest. One of my favorite biomes in the game, but I think it could use a slight upgrade. Maybe we'll get to that in the future. For today, I need to build myself my little campsite. I've got a pre-base camp set up right here. Made sure my bed was far away from my chest, just in case. You never know when those pesky creepers are going to show up. I've also got some wheat over here growing so I can wrangle up some cows in the future, but also have a somewhat steady supply of food. But yeah, there's a bunch of cows. There's a roam. It's a whole forest full of cows. I've got to flatten the terrain out a little bit here. I've got to clear all these trees out. But I think I'm just going to put on some music, chill out, build myself a little campsite. Pig heads. We got them, apparently. I've also got this really cool tent, which I put way too much detail in. Have you ever seen anyone texture a tent? I got lapis blocks in this thing, and concrete and stone and andesite, but boy, does it look good. It looks real good. I've also got like some floopy outbits. Went for a bit more of a fantasy tent. I think that looks pretty cool. It's got loads of space. We got a lovely sign, home sweet home. It's gorgeous. But we've got some storage in here. I gotta put some chests in here, I think. Did I put them in the barrels? These are organized, I swear. And by organized, I mean I know everything is in them. I got a little writing desk. Got my bed, which is boring. It's a boring color, okay? But we'll fix that later. I got these little ropes. There's a rabbit under here. I had to go way over there to the taiga biome to go get some rabbits, and oh my gosh. Don't do it. It's not worth it, okay? They take so long to move because they can barely jump up a block, and sometimes they get stuck, and it's not fun. And not fun at all. But I've got this little carriage over here too. I got this from Pinterest by an artist by the name of Cifro, I believe. I don't know where they post other than like Pinterest or whatever, but it's pretty cool. I liked it. I thought it was neat, so I threw it in here. And it adds for more storage. And of course, we got a little campfire over here with some nice seating. And then we got some bushes and some grass and ferns just to kind of liven the place up a bit. Bye, llama. Also added in these like little torch things. It's like a tiki torch, but not a tiki torch. It's a medieval tiki torch. And I just threw those around because I wanted the area to be lit up, but more immersively, and this was the best I could come up with. I didn't want to do lanterns because that didn't quite work. I only got this lantern here, which someone set there, I don't know when, but it's been there for a while. And then we've got this lantern hanging up here so that I can see when I'm in my tent. I got this pen for cows, but I ain't got any cows yet. might be a problem. I should probably do that. But my wheat's finally grown, so I can harvest this up and probably go get some cows before too long. However, the next thing I want to do is actually go and find out what the heck that mystery terrain was that we saw at the beginning of the video. You remember that? It was like a staircase to heaven type scenario. I want to go see what that is and like see if there's anyone else in this world, because we still don't know why I'm here. Like, who opened the portal? What opened the portal? I have no idea. Is there other people here? I'm assuming so. Or is it just like one of those lost civilization type things? I have no idea. But we're gonna go and find out, because I don't want to mess with cows at the moment. Yeah, that staircase. That's not normal, right? No way that's normal. See, this has got someone else written all over it. I don't know who. Somebody built this. I don't know who's throwing hands, but they're massive. And there's a bunch of stuff over here. Maybe there's someone hanging about. Maybe we can go say hi. Oh, hello?
Hi? Huh? Hello?
Hello? Life?
Hello?
I've been alone for so long. Who are you?
You come to my base and you're gonna ask who am I?
Yeah.
Who are you?
I am a stranger, obviously. I brought a boat as a parting gift. Or welcome gift.
That works.
I'm assuming this is where you're living, so housewarming gift.
Okay.
But I'm Longbow Moss Raven. Nice to meet you.
Hello, I am Curtis. Last name Does a Dig. Nice to meet you.
Very good, very good. Are those your hands? Are you throwing them?
No, those are not my hands.
Okay.
And I don't think I could throw them if I tried.
That's fair.
Listen, I'm gonna guess you came through a portal.
You know what? That is a very wild guess, but remarkably accurate.
You know, everybody does it. Everybody gets here through a portal some way or another.
Okay. Okay. At least I'm not alone on that front.
Yeah, you aren't alone. In fact, it's so common. Look, I already have a little gift bag for you because
perfect.
I figured this stuff happens.
Welcome to Hitchhikers. Is that where we are? Are we in the Hitchhikers realm? Oh my goodness, there's bundles.
Yes, we are.
Bundles. I am like set. I don't have to work another day in my life. This is great.
No, I'm sure you're going to be working your butt off.
Oh yeah, no.
We'll put you to work if not.
Oh, okay.
This is the Hitchhiker's realm.
Very cool.
World,
very cool.
Planet. We crashed here. Well, 4 of us did. The rest came through a portal just like you.
Oh. How many of you are there?
11. I guess 12 now that you've shown up.
Oh, cool. I'm at a good round number.
Yeah. 1 for each hour.
Yeah.
Excuse the guest in the background.
Oh, is that 13? We don't talk about 13.
We don't talk about 13.
Well, that's very cool. So you guys just are doing your own thing?
Yeah, I mean, we're kind of waiting to rebuild the engine for our ship. We need a full netherite beacon to do it.
Oof.
So, you know, it takes a minute.
Yeah.
It takes a minute.
That's going to be a grind. I mean, I've seen my place. Do you want to see, or I've seen your place. Do you want to see my place?
Sure, let's go.
Are there wings in here? There are. There are?
There are no wings
There's
in
no
there?
wings. I got rockets, but no wings.
Oh my goodness. What am I even thinking?
I mean, I haven't had too good of luck with worlds when getting elytra. I usually leave right after I get them. So, I mean, who knows how long I'm going to stick around now.
Oh, great. So you're probably going to leave?
All right. Well, I am just over this way. And here is my way over detailed tent. So this is me. Just built this today.
Home sweet home.
Uh-huh. I got some rabbits holding my tent up.
Rabbits are pretty strong.
Yeah, they're pretty tough. I mean, they're wild taiga rabbits. So they made the whole trek over here. I did have to kill a wolf because he was trying to kill the rabbits, and I wasn't going to go through that pain twice. Yeah,
that'd be awful.
This is me. I'll probably eventually live up on the hill, and then I'll do something over there in the plains. Yeah, this is me for now. A little carriage. I need a horse for my carriage, though.
Nice little start.
Isn't it? It's great.
Yeah, you have a llama over here you could use.
Oh yeah, I could totally pull the carriage with the llama. I need another wandering trader though, so I get another lead. I waited so long. I was like, all right, I know I want to do this little lead detail, but I don't have any slime. And I ain't gonna go to a swamp. That's ridiculous. I'll just wait for the trader to spawn.
Here you go.
Oh, okay.
Have at it.
Sweet. Come here, llama. You got a job now. You're being employed. Welcome to the workforce.
You've been promoted to employed.
He's skipping. He's happy. There we go. Perfect.
He's so excited for
Yeah.
this.
If I get another one, he'll just hang out by him. It'll be great.
Yeah.
Then I'll have a friend to talk to.
Yeah. All these llamas are drama llamas. Blue will tell you.
No doubt. I don't think I've ever used llamas for their intended purpose. It is cool though. I have seen it done and it's pretty cool. You get a whole caravan of them going. Yeah, it's pretty cool. But that's like if you have optimal road travel.
Yeah. You don't really have any roads, do you?
This is about it. I mean, I hit the forest and then it just ends. And after that, Curtis and I just kind of hung out for a little bit, just talking and whatnot, chatting it up. It was great. He's a cool dude. Go give him a follow on Twitch and subscribe to him on YouTube and all that stuff. In fact, there'll be a link to all of the members' YouTubes in the description, and maybe go give them a follow. Go check them out at least. They're pretty cool. Yes, we have a path. Very cool. Very cool. This leads all the way down over here to the river, where I'm planning on putting a bridge in the future. Not sure when, but there'll be a nice bridge over here to connect us up to the plains and what we're going to be building over there. But isn't this path nice? Leads all the way back to our base camp that we built in the previous episode. And I got some cows bred up and whatnot, but they're kind of obsolete at this point because apparently there's a hoglin farm on the roof of the nether. So I'm good on food and leather. So I'm not sure what I want to do with these guys, but I don't really need them. I've also moved the nether portal that was right here because this is just where it spawned in because we built the one on the roof of the nether then just went through it. So I moved it over here, but it doesn't really seem very structurally sound and it looks like it's starting to fall over. So I might need to figure out a more permanent solution for that here soon, but I want to work on actually starting my main base. I'm not going to be building like a mega base. I do have a mega build in mind, but my base isn't going to be particularly mega, but it is rather tall. And it's going to be going up there on the hill, and we're going to be working on building that today. But I kind of want to lean into this fantasy style that I've got going with my tent, but this outfit isn't very fantasy. So just give me one moment. All right, there we go. This outfit is definitely a little bit more fantasy. And Curtis even gave me a special hat. Look at this. And now we're even more wizardy or witchy. I don't know. It's all the same thing. And Curtis also gave us this big box of goodies with diamond armor, iron, a beacon, which is really cool, bone blocks, which I think is the most important thing in this whole thing. But I've also gotten a few other things from some other people, like these two boxes of stone and cobblestone, which is pretty cool. I've also got some elytra, which, you know what, I'm just gonna put those on. But I'm pretty low on the diamonds. Like, I'm really low. And I need to get enchanting sorted out because I have all these diamond tools now, but they're not enchanted, and I gotta collect a bunch of materials today, and I'd like to get some better tools in order to do that fairly quickly. So that's going to be the first thing we are working on, which means this leather is going to come in very handy. However, I do need some sugarcane. So I'm going to go wander the river and collect as much sugarcane as I can get. Actually, scratch that. Fuzzy Logic, another member of the server who I haven't interacted with yet, has some sugarcane, and he says we can come grab some. So we're going to hop in through the nether and go meet Fuzzy.
Somebody new.
Oh, hello.
Hello. You must be Longbow.
Yes. I've heard that you have some sugarcane and also a really cool looking base, which is partially loaded in. I have like a floating roof over there. Looks kind of funny. But yeah. You've also got some pandas swimming out there. Very cool.
There's a few pandas, shall we say.
Yeah. But
yeah, I do have two portals as well. So this is the sort of...
I had a 50-50 chance there.
Yeah, this is the rural. This is the rural one. So
Okay, well,
feel free.
That fits for me. I'm more of a rural guy anyway. But shall we go?
You go.
Check out
Yeah,
your
let's
base
go.
over here. This is very, very cool.
Thank you very much.
Oh, you've got an epic dragon. That
I
is
do.
cool.
Yeah.
Way better than anything I would
yeah.
ever build.
Oh, I don't know about that. You've
Well-
only been on the server about a week, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've already seen your tent, and I'm very impressed with it.
No,
Nice.
I've never built any sort of organic like that before, so that is
No, this is-
really cool.
Thank you very much. This was my first time building something like that as well. So
Well, you
and
did
also
a
the
really good
mountain as
job.
well. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, it took some time.
Yeah,
Anyway, welcome to my base.
it's very cool.
Um,
Went with a bit of an oriental theme.
I did, yeah. I sort of I didn't get the memo about the cottagecore.
It's okay. I'm not going to be particularly cottagecore myself.
Excellent. I think we strayed away from that quite quickly.
Yeah.
Anyway. But yeah. So yeah, you want some sugarcane then?
Yes, that would be very helpful. I need to get some
No
some
problem.
better tools.
So sugarcane there, and are you making books, are you?
Yes.
Okay, we'll get you some leather as well then.
I've got a box, a shulker box from the Hoglin farm with a bunch of leather in it, so that's not,
Oh, that's cool.
yeah, that's
all
not
right
a
then.
big thing. It's mostly just a sugar cane, and there should be plenty to get me started. I can build my own little farm and whatnot too, so
Nice.
that'll be
Do you need
very
any
helpful. I have a couple actually, so I think I'm good there too.
Well, if you want to get any more, you can take a couple of those. Those are my spares. So
Oh, okay.
in the corner barrel.
Corner barrel. Okay. I'll take 3 of them. That'll be plenty.
Cool. Perfect.
Sweet. Thank
it-
you very much. That is very
If
cool.
you're anything like me, then you never have enough inventory space for your building materials.
Yeah. My next build coming up has so many different blocks in it. It's actually
yeah.
going to be pretty helpful to have a couple shulker boxes. So thank you for that.
That's all right. No worries. Yeah.
Well, that was absolutely lovely. Fuzzy is a really cool dude. Go check him out. There'll be a link in the description to all of the Hitchhikers. But he's got a really cool base, and I'm really looking forward to see where that goes in the future. But for now, I need to sort out my enchanting setup, and I think... Okay, I have a little bit of wood, but I don't know if this is going to be enough. Oh yeah, I got way more than enough. However, I am missing 4 pieces of obsidian. Not to worry though, because I know where I can get some. And with that, we can get an enchanting table. Now, this is just going to be a temporary setup, so we're just going to put this out here in the middle of the forest. There we go. And what can we get? Unbreaking 3. Not great. Next thing I need to work on is getting some levels. So Fuzzy says he has a gold farm that we can use in order to get levels. So we're going to go and see how that thing works.
Yep. So just look down and don't stand too close. Stand back a little bit because for some reason.
Right there,
something
good?
Thorns. Yep. Perfect. And then just swipe away.
Oh. Oh, wow. This is really good for levels.
Yeah.
That's really easy to use.
Super easy to use. You can use it as much as you like for XP because I just harvest the gold out of it. So.
Oh, okay. I am picking up some rotten flesh and and other things.
Yeah. You take feel free. Take what you need.
Okay, I'll just let my inventory get full and I'll just take that.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, thank you. This is going to make things way easier for me.
Yeah. No worries. Just put the sword back when you're done.
Yeah, will do.
Cool. All right. Catch you later.
See you later, dude. But there we go. 54 levels should be plenty. Now, the only thing holding me back from enchanting is lapis. I guess I'm going to have to go mining. Ouch. Oh, not good. Hey, lesson learned, don't fly in the forest. So I guess it's back to the gold farm for me. All right, 60 more levels and some more lapis. Let's do some enchanting. Do I go for the Unbreaking 3? Yeah, why not? Oh, it's just Unbreaking. Ooh, efficiency 4 though. Oh my gosh, what does that look? Okay, let's try this again. Oh my gosh. There's Fortune 3. Okay, we finally got a good pickaxe. So I may have gone caving to go get more lapis and then died again. So this is lovely. I've got 3 torches, a used sword, and a shield and some blocks. And I'm hoping I can get all my stuff back because I basically had all the good stuff. Oh no. Oh, I didn't bring any food. Bad idea. Oh no. I'm not even going to make it down there. Oh gosh, there's a child. Why is there a child? Okay, my stuff should be right there. Okay. Now just to get down. Oh goodness. Mildly terrifying. Okay. I got my stuff. Oh, thank goodness. Eat the food. Eat the food. Okay, I think I've got everything. Get my armor put back on. Oh, I'm missing my shovel. Where's my shovel? It should be... Ah, there it is. Gotcha. Get back here, you. Okay, I should have everything now, which is good because I've got a lot of materials I gotta collect for today's build. I've been pranked. Red Gabs and Fuzzy stopped by my base while I was out gathering all those materials, and they pranked me. Unfortunately, I wasn't recording, and then when I did start recording, I didn't realize until afterwards that it wasn't recording any of my mic. So there's no audio, and it's, yeah, kind of pointless because everything happened before I started recording anyway. But yeah, they had like a little warden head on a note block set up and whatnot, so whenever I was opening a chest, I just would hear warden. They also threw like spider eyes and things into my furnaces. It's just like, what? So I guess I'm welcome onto the server now, which is great. I also did manage to get all of my tools all sorted out and enchanted. Even my armor is looking pretty good. Ooh, my wings are starting to get low. But everything's got mending and is maxed out. And believe it or not, the only books I used were mending. Everything else is from this table and that anvil. Now I've got another problem, and that is storage. This place is starting to feel a bit small, a little cramped. I've got some barrels to kind of help with the storage for now, but I'm starting to run out of space for sure. So I think it's time we start working on my base, so I have somewhere to move to. And it's going to be going right here on the little crest of the hill. And I should have all the blocks I need to build this, and in fact I've put a little mock-up here so I kind of explain what we're doing here. But it's going to be this ginormous kind of tower type structure, but we're going to go from tough all the way up to blackstone with this really nice gradient that I put together. We've got regular deep slate there. That's the top of it right there, so we got to place it against something. That's going to be a little tricky. But then we have cobble deep slate into some smooth basalt, some deep slate bricks, the deep slate tiles, and then into the blackstone. And from a distance, if we fly away here, you can really see how smooth that gradient is. It's really, really nice. I'm really happy with it. Plus, we got a few other fun little details that'll go into this build, but it should look really, really good once it's done. What is it I'm building exactly? Well, to stick with the fantasy kind of wizard aesthetic I'm going for, we're going to build a wizard's tower, or rather a wizard's monolith. Yay, it worked. And there it is. It's going to be the only one of this face. We're going to take a look at this ginormous tower that I've built in just a moment, but Curtis is actually going to come over, and I'm going to give him a bit of a tour as we go through it and kind of get his thoughts and whatnot as we do this, kind of make it a little bit more interesting.
Salutations.
Hey dude, what's up?
How's it going?
Pretty good. So I just finished building that, and I'm ready to show it off to everyone, but I thought it would be kind of cool to have someone else go through it with me and kind of get your thoughts on it.
Okay. Yeah, let's go for it.
Sweet. This is my not so egotistical tower. Ow.
Not so egotistical.
Oh, yeah, this is my ginormous wizard's monolith / tower thing. Kind of hard to see from down here, but like from over there where I'm going to be building the town, you'll see it real good. That's the idea. And I'll frame it with some custom trees and things too, so.
Ooh, very nice. Are you going to be replacing most of the forest with custom trees?
Everything on this island is going to have custom trees on it. I'm going to make my own forest.
Oh my gosh.
That's the next.
You're a madman.
That's the next episode.
Oh wow. Okay.
This is what I've got on the outside for now, anyway. A few candles and things for some ambiance. And then I have this room here.
Oh,
which
I like
is,
the use of the barrels.
Yeah, this is going to be my main storage. I got to put some chests in here yet. But
You have a few.
yeah, I got a few.
Oh, but I can't open them.
No, that's just for my coins. They're locked. And I
gotcha.
forgot where the key is. And then we have up here is my kitchen.
Very nice.
I made crafters for the first time. Used them as cabinets.
Ooh.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah, I really like that design.
Isn't it?
I was playing around with the side of it the other day. It's so nice.
Right? It's a really good block. I mean, it's perfect for building. I don't know what else you would use it for.
Definitely not redstone.
And then up here's my little dining room type area. I got a thing of blankets up there that kind of falling off. So mind your head.
Wait a second. So you have to cook down here
Yeah.
and then bring your food up here?
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds reasonable.
And then this is my brewing room.
Oh, I love
Isn't that cool?
this.
That's what I needed the nether wart for.
Oh my gosh.
But
I like that
you
a
can
lot.
actually replant that. You just click on the block behind it and it replants it.
Okay. Very
cool?
nice.
And then I've got a
then more
sneaky
cabinets.
crafting table right there. And then
Cool.
infinite water up here, but I made it look like it's dripping into the bowl there. It's kind of cool.
Oh.
And then these
okay.
aren't candles; those are blaze rods now.
Those are just tiny blaze rods.
Yep.
Yeah.
they're half-used blaze rods. And then the next level is kind of like a trophy room, so I'm gonna put some cool armor on here and whatnot.
Okay.
Get some other cool things put in here. Oh, and
Nice.
that door is going to eventually lead out to like a bridge, but I've got to design that yet.
Gotcha.
And then up here is my enchanting room. This gets you to level
Oh,
30.
I love the floating candles.
Right? It's cool. It's cool. Got a few wither roses for decoration. And Bob up here, Bob the Skull.
Perfect.
And then up here is my bedroom.
Wait, what's this door?
That's just out to a little balcony. I got two of these little things.
Okay.
It's one of these days I'm gonna get a path built. That hill is treacherous.
What, you don't like hiking?
I love hiking. I just don't like hiking to my house. This is my bedroom up here.
Very nice.
Very cool. Very cool. Set my spawn there, so just in case.
I like your desk.
Yeah, isn't it cool? And I've got a thing there for whatever wardrobe I want to put in there.
Okay.
I got a spot for someone else's head eventually.
Oh,
And then
somebody else's.
this-
Should I be worried?
Maybe.
Well, I've seen what's in your
we
inventory,
go.
so.
I have a bust of me. That's
like
what that
a
was
lot.
for. Like I said, this is my
Perfect.
non-egotistical tower.
Yeah, nothing egotistical about
Yeah.
this.
I've got deep slate coal ore in the walls.
Oh, I'm sorry about that.
I had to go find 11 of them. I think I got like
That
14.
must have been a struggle.
It wasn't too bad actually, but I don't want to do it again.
Yeah, I actually need a lot of deep slate coal ore for the deep, and I know it's gonna be a
Yeah, have
pain
fun.
in the booty.
Have fun with that. Have fun
Yeah.
hanging out at like Y0.
Yeah, exactly.
But I haven't done anything up here yet. I don't know what to do up here. I may build a big raven statue on the top of this, but I'm not sure.
You know, it would be kind of interesting
What?
if you're gonna be doing like a raven, having a big like bird's nest up here.
Oh, that would be cool. Just a big bird's nest at the top.
This is so cool, dude.
Yeah, I'm really happy with it. Oh, your turn.
Oh, no.
Any critiques for me?
It's a little bit too tall. Do you want to shrink it down a little bit? Maybe like half the size.
Half
What
the
do you think?
size? Okay,
Yeah.
just chop it where the acacia ends. But no, thanks for touring with it. Touring it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean. I can't speak
Thanks
today.
for showing it off.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah. But
You got this done really quickly, I'll say.
I've had nothing else to do this week. Beautiful sunrise. Let's take a look at this a little bit more in depth after that tour with Curtis. In fact, let's go ahead and hop into our free cam here and take a proper look at this thing. It is rather large. Like, it's not very big on the inside, but it's got an imposing force, which is what I wanted. And eventually there's going to be a big tree off behind it to the side here. And then we're going to have another little thing. See where that little wood platform is there on that side? There's going to be a little bridge that comes off from there, and then another smaller little tower right in there. And that's going to help carry the weight over from having this ginormous tree, because the tree is going to be bigger than this thing. It's going to be massive and kind of dwarf it. And so I want just a little bit more weight over here to balance that out, but that's going to be a future project. This one, however, is absolutely gorgeous, heavily inspired from B-Dub's Season 9's monolith, but I tried to make it my own. But as you can see here, we've got a little bit of texturing going on here with the different blocks to kind of make it look like there's been water hitting the face of this, and then it'll pool up on these little ledges, and then eventually it'll run down, and it'll just leave all these little streaks. So it makes it look a little bit weathered. And there we go, we're back in physical form, and I want to talk about these vines a little bit. Now, what I have been trying to do when building trees and vines and grass and things is I'm trying to think like I am what I'm building. So like, for instance, while building these vines, I was thinking, how does this vine grow? Where does it want to grow? How is this vine doing? What does it stay like? Things like that, okay? You are what you build. You are the vine. You do everything for the vine. But that's how we were able to get the sort of shape that we have here. And we can see like there's some blocks that aren't actually touching the wall. They come out a little bit because they're heavy leaves and they're drooping a little bit. But we've also got some moss in here instead of just birch leaves to kind of break it up a little bit. But also I've got like grass on top of it to add a little bit more of a bush effect. We've also got some ferns in here and things like that. Look at this. I've even got like, I think it's a total of 5 blocks of coral just to make this little area pop out just a little bit of highlight, little interest point right there. We've also got these little torch flowers, which are gorgeous. This is the first time I've ever used them. And you can see I got this little path right here. This is very temporary, just to kind of make it look a little bit nicer for the thumbnail. But we're gonna have a stone path that wraps its way down the hill all the way to our other path that's down there somewhere. But it's gonna kind of fade out as it gets close to it, to the point to where you just see a few blocks by the path, but it's enough to kind of pique your interest and make you want to wander up here. And we'll probably get to that in the next episode. But this episode I am very happy with. We did a lot. We got geared up. We got good in Minecraft with all of our fancy tools and things. And we also built this monolith of a structure. It's big. It's very big. And I'm very happy with it. I've got a serious problem, one that must be remedied immediately. I'm almost out of moss, which is not good. I mean, I'm the moss raven. It's kind of in the name and implies I should have loads of moss, right? So I think today we're going to start off by building a moss farm. Oh, also, I got a horse. This is Philip. He's cool. He's very fast. He's my new friend. And we're going to be putting the moss down here inside the hill. You see, I've been digging out. This just goes to my mine. Oh, rip torch. But I've been working on this area down here to kind of put some farms in, making it look a little bit kind of dungeony. I figured, you know, wizard's tower. I've got to have a wizard's dungeon, right? So we're going to put a moss farm in somewhere. Maybe we'll put a doorway in this way and we'll go there. Oh, I think Red Gabs needs help. All right, the moss is going to have to wait, everyone. Red Gabs is in trouble. So we're going to go help. Slight problem. Which portal is Red Gabs? Is it this one? Aha! First try. Oh, that's a dead giveaway.
Why are there so many sticks?
Oh no!
No.
Help has arrived.
Hello?
Oh no!
I need to get my stuff.
Okay, I will.
I don't know where it's at.
He is over hear chasing something. Will you stop moving? Okay, we got rid of him. All right, Ravager. Oh no, okay, I'm just gonna use myself as a distraction here. It's not working very well. It's just running away from me. Okay, Ravager is down. Oh gosh, there's evokers.
I'm so glad I set my spawn nearby.
Yeah, I should probably do that.
Yeah, there's plenty of beds in the houses. Oh no. Please don't die on my account.
I just realized I don't have my sword in my hotbar.
It's okay, mine's laying on the ground somewhere.
Hey!
Thank goodness. Oh my gosh!
Being attacked by an evil fairy. Okay,
I
they're
came
dying.
just in time to see the end.
Yeah, thanks you guys so much for coming to us.
Yeah, no problem.
No problem.
My, what an adventure that was. But now that Red Gabs is safe and we're the hero of the village, I think it's time we go over the plans for this episode of Hitchhikers. As you can see, it's looking a little barren since the last episode. I've ripped out the forest, but I really like everything we've built in this area so far. We've got a little starter tent down there, and that will be staying. Although I may do something with the cows. I don't think they quite fit the theme anymore. And in the previous episode, we built up this spooky monolith, which is kind of acting like a wizard's tower, sort of, a little bit, I guess. And I've got a bunch of things I want to build around this and expand off of this, as well as in the future, we're going to be building a nice fantasy town in the plains, and then an even bigger project behind that. But this area down here at the bottom is looking pretty rubbish at the moment. And that's mostly due to the fact that all the trees are gone and we can see just the regular Minecraft terrain, which is pretty barren and is lacking in a lot of details. So we're going to fix this with our own custom forest, overgrown with things like moss, filled with boulders and fallen trees, and of course, plenty of terraforming. I also think it would be kind of cool if we built a few ruined buildings, like there might have been a town here at one point, to kind of tie in the monolith a little bit, and maybe like something disastrous happened or magical or something went wrong and it caused the town to fall into ruin, and then the forest grew up around it. But whatever happened wrong is what keeps the town people over there from wanting to go into the forest. But of course, all of that is going to require our moss farm. And as you can see, I've started to dig out an area, but I don't really want to dig all of this out. So we're going to do something a little special here. And I'm going to need my wizard's hat for this one, because we're going to do a little bit of a moss farm / area clearing spell. We got a cauldron here. We're going to throw in our moss block, our bone meal, an amethyst shard, a little bit of redstone. Oh, go in the pot. Thank you. And then we're going to put a piece of TNT. I'm going to light that magically, and then stand back and... Okay, wow. That did a little bit more than I was expecting. But we got a moss farm. Looks pretty cool. Looks pretty cool. Does it work? Looks like we just like this. Oh, look at there. It works. Perfect. Oh, and it looks like it's already got a bunch of moss for us ready to go. That is absolutely fantastic. And there'll be a link in the description to the tutorial I used if you want to build the same farm. I'm not smart enough to come up with this, okay? But now that we have this luscious moss farm, I think this room could do with a little bit of redecorating. I'm kind of thinking we just go with the kind of overgrown look, at least around the farm itself, especially like down here in this pit. We can just completely make this overgrown with moss. I basically want this room to just scream that it's all about moss. I'm going to keep the azalea bushes and the too tall grass at a minimum in here, just so it doesn't clutter the view too much. Mostly just use the short grass, and maybe I'll bring some ferns down as well. Does that look like a vine? I feel like that looks like a vine crawling up the ceiling. Yeah, it's just a vine of moss. Now, I don't want the moss to kind of literally take over the whole room, so we're going to bring in some tuff, make use of these new blocks. Like, I want a bunch of these, and then just do a little bit of texture work. And I kind of want the floor to predominantly be tough blocks. I'll mix in a little bit of mossy cobble to kind of make the transition a little bit nicer, but I want it to kind of slowly go back into the stone towards the ceiling. Basically, I just kind of have to play around with this until I get something that I like. something a little like this. I think this is what I'm going for. Okay, now I just got to do the rest of the room. Okay, I may have gone just a little bit overboard. We've got tree roots and vines and glowberries, but I think I'm happy. I think this is my new happy place. And this isn't even my favorite place in my new happy place. No, if we go down here, it is just completely moss down here, and I love this. This is entirely too cozy for just being in the guts of a farm. And I ran the farm for like 10 minutes. This is what I got. Yeah, this is gonna do really well for providing me with all kinds of moss for the forest up above, which is kind of where the tree roots are coming from. I was kind of thinking like we have some big oaks we're going to be putting up there, and it'd be cool to have like the tree roots growing in through like this has been here for a really long time. But now that we have a near infinite supply of moss, I think it's time we get to doing a little bit of terraforming and make this island look a little bit nicer. Now we can do this by smoothing out the terrain, but I also think we can add in just like a few boulders kind of sticking out of the side of the hill. I think that'll add just a nice little bit of depth, but also contrast to all the kind of brown and make this look a little bit more significant. And take a step back, and yeah, I think that'll work. They kind of blend together a little bit, and we can fix that with some texture work. But I think the overall idea is going to work here. And there'll be some that are a little bit bigger, some that are a little smaller. These are all about the same size. We don't want that. We want different sizes so it's not too repetitive. But I think this is a good idea, and we can have like little water draining areas. You know, like if you're like me and you live near mountains, you have the foothills first, and you can see where all the water runs through, like all the little nicks and valleys or whatever. So we can have something like that right here between these two boulders, because that's where water would run. But I think this premise will work. So I'm going to get to work. You're going to enjoy a nice peaceful moment of me building. And I'm going to smooth out this terrain and place some rocks. Bone meal is proven to be one of the things I need most for this project, which we'll go talk about here in a moment. But oh hey everyone, we're in the shopping district. Have we seen this yet? I don't think so, but we've got all sorts of cool shops. We got rockets, we've got the Fazar, we've got a colorful cyclone thing over there. It's all very cool, but we are here for bone meal, and Curtis sells compact bone meal in block form. And he's got an energy chest right here. I need a couple diamonds and a shulker box. Wait, oh, don't you wander too far, Philip. Okay, he's gonna wander, whatever. All right, let's grab 9. Perfect, there's 1 diamond per stack. You know what, let's go 12. 12's a nice number. Wait, that's not 12. That's 11. 12's a nice number. There we go. That should last me for a moment, probably. Philip, where'd you go? Come here. But yeah, this is the shopping district, everyone. We've got all sorts of fun things and cool shops and a ton of witch farms here. I think there's like 4 witch farms all around. There's a community cobblestone thing. There's 2 nether portals. It's really cool. It's real cool. And we will be building a shop here, hopefully fairly soon, where we're going to be selling all sorts of nice green things. But for now, we've got to go check out the nice green thing that I've been working on for the past 2 days. You know what forests are? Forests are messy. They're very messy. They have a lot going on inside of them. And this one isn't any different. There's quite a bit here. And I may have gotten a little carried away, but I was like, all right, I'm just going to do the forest floor. It's just going to mostly be grass. It'll be fine. Yeah, I did a little bit more than that. We've got some bushes. Forests also have lots of bushes, and those can go absolutely crazy. This is a big boy right here. It's a big bush. It's got a tree coming out of it right here. It's pretty cool. But we've got a couple of those dotted in here. We've got a few smaller ones around as well. This here is kind of simulating like a fallen tree. I mentioned we were going to have some of those. It's overgrown with moss. Been here for a while. We've got little mushrooms and things. I've got some more fallen trees, some dead bushes, some ferns. Not a lot of too talls. I kept those down to a minimum as they get kind of repetitive, but if you just use the short stuff, the ferns and grass, and every now and then you just have one that's tall, it kind of just breaks it up a bit and it looks a lot better, not so chaotic or static. That it can go both ways at the same time. Other than grass and ferns and mushrooms and dead bushes, we've got podzol and coarse dirt and moss in here because we want this forest to be very overgrown, very messy, and kind of realistic, but also dark and spooky. And so just adding little things like this really kind of adds to the character of the forest. But there's one more element to that I think will add even more character, which is warped nylium. This is a trick I saw B-dubs use pretty recently, and he's basing it off of the Studio Ghibli art, which is one of my favorite art styles ever. It is gorgeous. Go check it out if you don't know what it is. But he's using this to kind of make shadowy grass. So it's a kind of a trick that the mind will play on you. So it'll look better once we actually get like a tree in here and whatnot. But even that, just right there, see that little bit of blue, and it kind of looks a little bit like grass in the shadow. So that's a pretty cool element. So we're going to go and probably add in a little bit more of this throughout here. And I'll probably do that more so after I get the trees in. But I've got one slight problem with that. Only got 13 warped nylium. Yeah, I've only been on the floor of the nether like once, and it was to go get one piece of quartz for my moss farm. So we're going to take a little bit of a break from this and go explore the nether and get a bunch of warped nylium and what other fun bits of nethery goodness we can get. Yeah, probably more mushrooms. Mushrooms would be good. All right, made it inside the nether, safe and sound. Curtis has had a ladder right there, and there's this nylium and stuff right here, which is perfect. I got my noob juice, so we should be fairly safe. I'm just collecting up a bunch of this little grassy stuff. I didn't wear gold. Not angry at me. Oh! Now, even though we have all of this nylium right here, I don't really want to destroy it since it's right next to where Curtis's ladder is. However, I do see a glimpse of another one just off over here. And I'm going to call this one fair game. Whoa! Okay. Perfect landing. I am just going to grab all of this foliage up and nylium and things. Maybe I'll even grab some of these trees. And it should be nice and safe. Away in this little hole. Okay, I think that's enough blue stuff. I kind of want to go get some of the red stuff. I need to find a crimson forest. Where would one hide a crimson forest? Ah! There's one. Not too far away either. All right, this should work perfectly. Obviously, people have been here, but that shouldn't be a problem. And I should be able to hopefully just jump down here. Get a bunch of this stuff. I do have to contend with the locals, though. Ah! Okay, my inventory is absolutely full. But with my inventory absolutely stuffed, I think I'm ready to get out of the nether.
Bye, longbow.
Bye.
You're gonna get out of range.
Yeah. Okay. The idea is to try to clutch this with a scaffolding. There's a slime block down there. We'll see how many attempts this takes. Oh! Well, if at first you don't succeed, try again. Oh! I'm gonna try one more scaffolding clutch. If that doesn't work, then I'll just do it the normal way.
No.
Oh! Meow. There it is.
Yay!
I just had to not be cool.
What a nerd.
Let's sleep first.
It's not a nerd. It's a noob.
What a noob.
There you
Nope,
go.
don't you dare. I see that.
Oh, right to the face.
Oh my gosh.
I'm on 3 hearts. You took me down to 1.5 hearts. I'm just a small boy wearing boots.
Oh my gosh, Blue.
At least my spawn was set.
Yeah, please don't kill me. I have too much stuff in my inventory. You don't want to be picking
okay.
up my stuff.
Okay.
Ah. Sleep Master wins.
that was well deserved. That was well deserved. Well done. Oh,
Yeah, the rest of
I
us are
see
like,
it
oh, I see fake trees. Ooh.
Oh,
It looks
this is
really good.
so good.
I like the spindlies. Like when they like just start coming into view. It's really fun.
Yeah, I'm gonna land over here by the bridge, and my 3 bandits. I don't know where you guys went. Oh, it's raining. This is actually perfect. This forest is amazing when it rains.
Ow.
Watch your step.
Oh, they still have their bows and everything.
Oh yeah, no, they've just been chilling there. I got those
Can't
guys
wait
yesterday.
for the bit rate to go down.
Oh, it's great. It's
I have
fantastic.
to make sure I don't have any
Ouch.
thorns on, so I can pass through here.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Ouch.
take off my armor.
Though they only care about longbow.
Yeah,
apparently.
they have a vendetta with me. I don't know why.
I think they understand that you live in the monolith, and they hold it against
Ow.
you.
Yeah,
You're forced
those are dotted around purposely where you're gonna walk. There's one over there that I
Especially if you're like
constantly
staring
hit.
up into the sky, being like, "Oh, this is so cool! Let me just like walk all over the
Exactly.
place and hit every single one."
So
It does look really
let me
cool
know
in the rain.
if anything at all stands out to you. And if you have
This
any
spider
Spider
questions,
does.
over there. Yeah.
yeah,
You
there's a
might
few.
want to light it up a little bit.
Well, there's a lot of places that is a light level of 0.
And
I see that you did a B-dubs trick.
Did that in a few places.
That's it. Yeah.
Anywhere.
I like that though. Like it's like a little bush.
Right. And because my brightness is so low, there's lots of shadows around, and that's right where a little bit of light is. So I highlighted it even more.
That's cool.
Yeah. Even this spot over here, too. I ran out of string, so
That makes
I
sense.
couldn't do it everywhere.
Yeah.
Rip. This is really cool though. I like how everything's kind of like in patches. So like the mushrooms are all in like one patch together.
Right.
I really like that a lot. Or like
And
the berries.
I'm thinking to kind of
Oh.
add to the magical side of everything. I'm gonna build like some bigger mushrooms.
Ooh, yeah.
Ooh.
I'm a little built out for today.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Ooh. Yep.
Oh, I love the nether brick.
So this
in
is
the
like an
tree.
old growth forest.
Oh yeah, this is supposed to be very old. That's
It
my
does feel that
only
way.
willow
Elderly.
over here.
Oh, it looks
Right here.
so
This is
cool.
actually the first willow I've ever built. And I
I
put them
like
over here
it.
by the water.
I like it.
But isn't it cool how like you can walk
Very
through
cool.
here and it's mostly not raining, but then you just get to a few spots and the rain comes through?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't that cool? I was geeking out about it last night. But I finally had most of the canopy on this, and then it started raining, and I flipped out for about 5 minutes because of how cool the rain was.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Um,
And I love like the big bush.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
This rose right here, I have stepped on it so many times I've named it Paul.
All right, Paul.
Nice.
I'll just step over here. I'm like, dang it, Paul. But the plan is the further up the hill I go,
Very
the
cool.
less leafy trees there'll be, and it'll transition to more pines.
Oh, okay.
And then,
Ooh.
especially once I get like the big mountain built up behind, then that'll be predominantly pines, maybe a few aspens here or there. I also
What I
want to bring
get.
in some rabbits and foxes and put them on leads, and then put a fence that the leads attach to a little ways underground so they don't wander too much.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of trying to do something similar with parrots up in the treetops.
Ooh, you have a pathway back. This is the pathway to up on the hill?
The stone one?
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is supposed to be kind of a hidden path, but not quite.
Mhm.
And this goes all the way up to the monolith, and it's supposed to look
Okay.
not very well traveled. Because
Right.
people don't want to go to the monolith because it's scary, and there's a kooky wizard who lives up there. And so I kept the path blocks over there. I kept it intentionally close to the edge of the forest
Right.
because people are scared of it.
Okay. I think what you might need is maybe like some spore blossoms. Not visible,
Yes.
but like to just create those particles.
Yeah, I had that thought this morning. Or was it last night? I can't remember.
Aww.
But I did have that thought. So the difference between something designated as woods versus a forest is a forest covers more of the ground with its canopy. And that's what we want to do with this, because we're building an old, creepy forest. And it's starting to get dark, so I got to hurry up here. But we've got a beautiful set of trees around here. We've got some ash trees. That's what the ones with the azaleas are. And we've got one willow over there peeking through, a bunch of oaks, a bunch of pines, a bunch of aspens and birches and things. Yeah, it's getting creepy. Look at that. That is spooky right there. And that is just what we're wanting. It gets very dangerous in this forest at night. There's a few spots where just during the day, we've got light level of 0. So yeah, it's very spooky. And I want to be in here, but at the same time, I know it's dangerous. But this is got a lot going on, and I haven't really changed the ground covering at all. I haven't added in the warped nylium that we were going to do. All I've done really is I've added in a few of the acacia saplings with some string over the top to keep it from growing, where the sun kind of pokes through a little bit, and it just kind of exaggerates the effect there and makes it stand out just a little bit more. I just did it in a few spots because I ran out of string. But I think that's a pretty cool trick that I got from watching a B-dubs video. And I'm going to add it in a few more spots, but for now, that's all we got. But the crazy part about this is it feels like a forest. Paul gotcha. Rip. But this forest is going to cover the whole island eventually, and I think this is the biggest chunk I'm going to do in one episode because this took me nearly a week to build. And IRL stuff has been pretty crazy as of late as well. So I probably could have gotten this done a little bit faster, but I've had some responsibilities I've had to handle in real life. But I'm pretty happy with what we've got here so far. And I think this is a pretty good proof of concept. One thing to note is with these pines, we're going to be doing a big terraforming project back over there where it's going to get pretty tall. And as we go up it, the pines are going to kind of take over the forest and be the predominant tree. I couldn't say that for a second. And be the most common tree up there in the higher plains. And we'll mix in a few aspens as well, but the oaks and the ashes, and I'm gonna say that these ones here with the stripped oak and things, those are gonna be a beech tree. I think that's what we're going for. I don't know why. They just they look like a beech, I guess, but not an actual beech tree. I don't know, I'm rambling. But I think this is a pretty good proof of concept for what we're going to be doing with this forest throughout the rest of the season. Wow, this forest is incredible, and I bet whoever built this is going to get loads of subscribers on YouTube. Hello everyone, and welcome to episode 4 from the Hitchhikers SMP. It's good to see you. But seriously, you should subscribe for more forest. Now, in the previous episode of Hitchhikers, I talked about how I want to build a little fantasy town, and I thought it would look really good right there across the lake. Unfortunately, though, I don't really have a good way to get there. I've got this little bridge that I marked out, but then we just have the default forest biome over here, and the hills are kind of weirdly shaped, and then we have this really annoying aquifer that cuts through here. So I think to kick this episode off, we're gonna do a little bit of terrain work, clear out these trees, smooth these hills out a little bit, get rid of this awkward water that's right there, and then probably put our little bridge in. So let's get to work. I know what you're thinking. The time-lapse footage looked a little off. And that's because the first half of it got corrupted, so we didn't get to see the trees getting chopped down. But we've got a beautiful, nice area to work with here, and we should be able to put a nice path in going to the village. But first, we're going to focus on making this bridge a little bridgier. First thing we're going to do is actually get the overall shape of the bridge in, and we're just going to use stone to kind of make a canvas to work off of. And then we can take a step back, take a look. I think it might be 1 block too high. And did that fix it? Yeah, I think it did. I think that looks a lot better. All right, now for the fun part. Going back and adding in all the little details and texture. I really want to try and utilize all these fancy new tough blocks that we have. I think I actually want where you're walking to be 1 block lower than this, so that this block here kind of acts like the rail of the bridge. I'm kind of thinking making this a wooden pathway up here, using just a bunch of different kinds of wood. The important thing to remember is that this is supposed to be a pretty old bridge, and so we want to make sure that we add lots of age using things like mossy cobblestone and bricks. But after a little bit of time and work, we've got ourselves a lovely little stone bridge. Look how cute this thing is. It's adorable. We've got our deep slate and our tough, our mossy cobble and bricks. I think it looks really cool. We got a nice little design right there using some of the tough blocks. Oh, isn't that cool? I really like those blocks. Those are really cool. Then I came back in and added in some trap doors to our little path here to make it look a little bit rougher, as this is supposed to kind of be a main road that runs through the forest. It's just people don't like to go in there because it's dark and scary. But it looks pretty beat up, so I think I got the effect I was going for. So now I think it's time we extend this path all the way to where the village is going to be. Now, the key to making any path interesting is to have it kind of meander around the place rather than just going in a straight line from A to B. And it just kind of makes you wander the area a little bit more, and it adds just a little bit of interest. See, we just got this little bit of a curve right here, and then it kind of straightens up a little bit more before curving again. And using like landmarks like this little divot right here kind of help guide your path into a little bit more of a natural shape. Now I've stopped the path here because we're getting pretty close to where the village is going to be. And I don't actually want to continue with this normal path block. I want to have a more of a stone mixture for paths inside the village itself. And I'd love to get started on the village right now, but I'm kind of dwindling on a few basic materials, namely things like packed mud, wheat, sugarcane, maybe some bamboo. And in the previous Hitchhikers episode, we did manage to build up one farm, which was our moss farm. And it has since then been pranked by Curtis. When I turned the farm on last, I got splashed with poison. There's a few other pressure plates that weren't here before. Yep. Okay. This one too? Yep. Okay. Nice. Okay. Thanks, Curtis. Joke's on you, Curtis, because I get free dispensers. Poison pranking aside, I think this area would be really cool to just build a bunch of little starter farms in. It could be like our own little wizard's laboratory down here, and I just think that's like the coolest thing ever. So if we just dig out a little bit of space, we should be able to fit these little farms in here. And even though the candles add some nice mood lighting, I am going to put a few torches in down here just so you guys can see a little bit better. And we might as well use some signs to kind of mark out what we're putting where. So right here will be our mud farm. Right here, I think we can fit in a little fern farm. We can put a sugarcane farm there. And then we can use this big back wall for some bamboo. Well, now that we know where all the farms are going to go, let's get to digging. I think the first farm we're going to build is the sugar one, which I've moved over to here instead of having right there because there's a little bit more space over here to work with. And I've done a bunch of these before, so that's why I'm doing it first. But I'm going to just use hoppers rather than a minecart like I normally do because I've got mud, which isn't a full block. And if we throw just some dirt on there, it actually gets picked up by the hoppers. And I'm actually making this a double sugarcane farm. So we have another one just tucked in right here behind the front one. So we get twice as much sugarcane as we normally would, which is super awesome. But just like that, we've got a double sugarcane farm. And I'm actually just going to cover this up with stone. So we're not going to get to look at all the pretty redstone that I did, which is totally fine. But this should yield us plenty of sugarcane, and the best part is it's passive, so I don't even have to do anything. And I think the next farm I'm going to do is the bamboo one, and it's more or less going to be the same farm, just for bamboo. And there we go, a nice stone box. With our two bamboo farms, it's already growing. Basically, whenever one of these shoots on either end, it's how both farms work. Whenever they grow in front of the observers, it fires the pistons, and then we get all of our bamboo collected down here in these chests. Ooh, I got some diorite too. So now I can just cover these up and forget about them. Whoop, wait. Here's the torch. Okay, now I can forget about it. So now I just have the mud farm and the fern farm, and I'm going to have to watch a few tutorials on how to do those because I have no idea how to do it. So I'm just going to go ahead and put those in and show you them when they're done. All right, everyone, it's been a minute. I've done a little bit of decorating after building the farms, but I've got my fern farm installed here, and I've gotten a few ferns from it already. It's pretty simple. You just place it here, the observer sees them, it bone meals them, you break them with some shears, and then boom, you get more ferns. And then over here we have an Il Mango designed mud farm here. You just place dirt, this gives you more dirt, you break it after it turns into mud, and it goes down in this chest. And it's real cool, it's real simple. There'll be a link in the description if you want to watch the video on how to build it yourself. Now, the only farm I need now is a wheat farm. Okay, I'm going back down into the dungeon where it's safe. Dawn will take you all. Anyway, as I was saying, we need a wheat farm, and I want to have all my crops up here in their own little spot and just kind of vibing out. I might just build another temporary one for the moment though, because I'm kind of thinking a greenhouse up here would be kind of cool. And like we have like this whole kind of lore going on of how the townspeople are scared of this monolith because of the kooky wizard that lives up here. But I just like the idea of the kooky wizard's just like tending to his crops and doing a little bit of light gardening all day. And he's just like super chill because the wizard's me and I'm super chill and I would love to just garden all day. But I can't, so we're just going to do it in Minecraft instead. So I'm going to go ahead and plant myself some wheat. You guys are going to watch a little bit of a puppet show that I put on during a Hitchhikers Saturday live stream. I hope you enjoy. It was incredibly stupid, but I had a lot of fun.
Yeah, take it away.
All right. Okay. What do I call this play? Oh, I got it. Okay. Introducing Longbow with his play about the explosive goat. Hold that. All right.
No, I'm good. I'm an audience.
Hey there, Mr. Magma Cube. Have you heard about the madman who likes to blow things up? Oh, I know, I haven't. What about him? Well, he's been running around town and causing absolute chaos because he just keeps blowing things up. Oh no, here he comes!
Whoa, this is intense. So moving.
It's in the theater.
Oh, it didn't light it. Hang on, 1 second. We try again.
Wait, what? Hold on! I'm tapped out! I was watching it through OBS.
And that's been the explosive goat.
Hold on, I'm gonna switch over.
Oh my goodness, really? Up here in my garden? I just finished this. Go away. I don't want any bandits in my garden. I can't even speak. You guys got me all flustered. Oh goodness. Go away. No bandits in the garden. My goodness. These neighbors are just terrible. Anyway, aren't I a genius? That play was an absolute blast. I bet you didn't know I was such a phenomenal actor, did you? Acting aside though, we've got ourselves a few crop fields. We got some carrots and potatoes over here, and we've got some wheat over here, which is just about ready to harvest. And I went through and kind of spammed moss everywhere because moss is lovely. The grass color doesn't quite work, but it's fine. It's fine. I think I need to mow a little bit. It's a little high in some places, but I finally got a path going to my nether portal, and it links all the way down to the front of the monolith, which is very, very cool. But even though this is nice and cozy, it is temporary, as we're going to be doing a big terraforming project in the near future that's probably going to cut through right about here, just like straight line, just right here. And that's going to mess things up a little bit, but this is temporary after all, and we're going to probably be building a greenhouse out here to house all of our crops and things inside of. But that's a project for another time. For now, I want to get started on the town. But of course, that means we're going to need a ton of materials, and you all know what that means. It's time for a good old-fashioned material gathering montage. Take it away, me. You got it, past me. Now, I'm not actually going to talk about what I gathered on this material gathering montage because you can just see it on screen, like these mushrooms, for example. An interesting fact about mushrooms, did you know they're actually more closely related to humans than they are other plants? That's a fact. That's a legit fact. Go look it up on the internet. And I'm sorry if I ruined mushrooms for some of you, except I'm not, because I hate mushrooms. They're gross, they're slimy, they have a weird texture, and I absolutely hate it. Except looking at them. I think they're really cool to look at. Oh, I'm out of time. But looky here, we should have plenty of materials. In fact, I've probably collected way too many. But regardless, it should be enough to get started on this first structure for our new town. And we're just going to go ahead and hop straight into a time lapse, but I'm going to do things a little differently than normal. Normally, I just kind of go in, start building, play some soft music, do some really nice, calm, relaxing moments. But instead, we're going to speed things up just a little bit, and I'm actually going to talk you through the build process. And to get ourselves started, I decided to go ahead and clear away a little bit of the hill just because I thought it was a little high off the lake. And the thing to note when I tend to build structures, especially when I wing them like I did this one, is I build the basic shape and kind of think of it as a canvas with just the base blocks put in first, just to kind of have a little bit of an easier time putting the build itself together, and then I can go back in and texture later. But we've got a pretty nice looking build here with a nice Tudor style with some spruce wood and bone blocks, and then I decided to use some mangrove wood for the actual roof itself, and I added in this extra little dormer bit type thing on the front just to break up the shape of the roof a little bit. Then I also added in this double wheel, water wheel, I don't know exactly what they're called because we're building a mill of sorts, but then I can start the texture, and I'm going for a bit of like a shadowy technique. It's more of shading than texture, using the deep slate and the tuff to kind of cast shadows on the stone. And then I can go in and add a bunch of little details like fence gates, beef out my corners before texturing the Tudor style walls, using light grade concrete powder and mushroom stem on the plaster and stripped dark oak and mangrove on the spruce wood to give it a nice shadowy look. And I think it turned out pretty good. I also made some corbels underneath the roof itself, which I then got to texturing using some netherrack and a red terracotta. I also added in these 3 windows out the front just to make it look a little bit more interesting. But with that, the build is pretty much done. It just needs a few more finishing details like some banners hanging out of the windows. And then if we put a boat right next to this little retaining wall and then plant some berries, we've got a little box of berries. And then of course we got to add some bushes because bushes are cool. Maybe a couple of roses. I'm trying to bring in some of the red colors to tie in with the roof color. Could probably pillar up here. I have a couple of banners hanging out of this window as well. Now, I might be adding something onto this side, like a little shed or something, but I'm not quite sure as of yet. So for now, more bushes. And here's a cool building hack for you. You can do this using a resource pack. I gotta get rid of this berry bush, I'm sorry. But if you want to not have all of the dirt showing on your hills and make them look more like rolling hills with lots of grass, you can just put in some moss on the edge and it just kind of looks like grass. This works better in plains more so than anywhere else, but it's a pretty cool effect. So I'm just going to go in and add in a couple of moss blocks around the area here. I'm not going to go too crazy yet because we have a whole town that's going to go in here, and this will probably change in the future. But for now, I want everything to look nice and pretty, so we're just going to go ahead and add this in. And of course, every village needs some nice stone paths, so we're going to put one in here using some cobblestone, andesite, and gravel. Something like this. I might tweak this in the future, but for now, we have a nice little path that leads up to our mill. And I think all that's left is to kind of go in and add just a little bit of grass in some places. Not too much because we're in the middle of town, but just a few places. Add in a little bit of grass just to get a little bit more fluff in the area. And of course, our building needs a little bit of light. So I'm kind of thinking if we have like a little crane of sorts, just maybe with a fence gate there, a fence there, something like that. It doesn't quite all connect, but I think this could work. Chains and a lantern. And there we go. We got a cute little light hanging in front of the window. Now, last thing I think this build needs is, of course, a tree. Because what else would I build, right? Kind of thinking we could put a little tree in right here using some sandstone walls and birch fences. And we'll probably just use some birch leaves and make like a little fluffy birch tree. Just something simple like this, and eventually once I add on this little shed type structure in the future, and we get this red roof color behind it, it'll look even better. But for now, I think that'll work. Now, while I was doing all that detailing, you may have seen this row of signs that wraps all the way around the building. And that's just to add a little bit more detail right here at this base to that kind of Tudor effect that we're going for. But I had one slight problem with this, and that's that entities don't render from very far away in Minecraft. So I got a mod that allows them to render a little bit further away, and over here at the monolith, I can see the signs. They're a little bit glitchy if you zoom in, but you still get that little bit of detail, and it just makes the view that much better. I also added in this chimney right here. I think it needs a little bit more work on the texture, but I think it's pretty cool and adds some nice little bit of movement to the build. And I also detailed my water wheel. I added in some stairs and trapdoors to make it look like it has places where it can actually grab the water. I added in some more moss and things down here by the water just to get a little bit more of that kind of moisture area going. And I tried to make a little bit of like a shine, like the wheel's a bit wet right here. I'm not quite sure if I pulled it off. Really hard to texture with just spruce wood using stairs and slabs. But I think it works. I'm gonna let it sit for now, but I think I'm happy with it. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Hitchhikers. This is episode 5. It's good to see you. Now, I haven't got a lot of time to actually film this episode, so we're gonna see how this goes. But in the previous episode of Hitchhikers, we built up this beautiful little watermill, and it is looking pretty amazing on the outside. The inside is a little bit more bare bones. I've done a little bit of work in here off camera, put in the floors, added in a few walls, just little things like that, but it's still pretty empty. It kind of looks like it was just built and the new owners haven't moved in yet. So I want to work on that this episode, but I also want to sort out this kind of mess here, organize this a little bit better. Most of this is actually leaves. Like I would say a good 80-90% of this is just leaves. But I also got to thinking that this server is like 2 years old, and I've only been here for like 2 months and really haven't gone anywhere other than maybe the shopping district and 1 or 2 people's bases. So I thought it would be kind of cool if we did a little bit of a server tour. Nothing crazy. We're going to keep things pretty brief, but it'd be kind of cool to kind of show you guys some of the cool things we got here on the server. And to get started with the tour, I guess we have the quote-unquote nether hub. There's a lot going on up here, but this is the central point of the nether hub. And I believe Marshjewel is working on all these roadways and getting everyone connected with the road. And I believe there's soul sand. Yeah, there's soul sand are here. You can have the super fast boots and stuff, which I don't have because I'm lazy. But from here, you can get to the shopping district, and we've got a bunch of shops. We've got Curtis's Iron Shop. We've got Shash and Kogi's little lawyer thing that they got going on. We've got park benches under some covered awnings. We got all sorts of things. I kind of feel like I'm trying to sell you something. I'm not. Unless, you know, you want to subscribe, of course. That's the only thing I'm selling. Okay, that was really bad. I'm sorry. This is a witch farm. I think there's like 3 or 4 of them dotted around here, but they're super scary. And I highly recommend you don't go inside. And then we have Curtis's Rocket Shop and Fuzzy's Rocket Shop. There's a bit of a rivalry going on between the two of them. Fuzzy's also got the Fazar over here, which I believe is powered by a bartering farm. He's got gold and soul sand. Ooh, he's got diamonds to collect. He's got all sorts of cool nethery objects in here. We've got a honey pot. We've got a copy machine for armor trims. Basically, there's lots of cool things that you can buy at the shopping district. I am planning on making my own shop. I'm not exactly sure where I'm going to put it, but I do need to design it yet and build a few farms that are going to help keep it stocked. And just off the shopping district, we have Gort's base over here with a massive falling anvil of infinite doom. And then we have Curtis's original base over here. He's since moved over to working on the deep near my base. And we have a beautiful field of wheat and some netherite trees before getting to the gaming district. Now, I don't have any current plans for building a game, but it would be pretty cool in the future. However, there are some pretty fun ones here already. Like this one here, which I call the Thwomp Machine, and it is utterly terrifying. And my name never got put on here, but I'm tied with Red Gabs with 53 seconds. Oh, it's actually called Villager Blitz? I like Swamp Machine better. But from here we can see a familiar sight, and this is Fuzzy's base, which is kind of in a oriental theme, which is pretty cool. He's got his massive volcano and his big old dragon. Epic looking. Look at that thing. Look how majestic it is. I'm not sure what that is. I think this is a sugarcane farm. He's got pandas. He's got this ginormous panda in here that we saw in our second episode, I think it was. But he's also got this little fishing village of sorts, which is pretty cool. And I believe he's asked a few hitchhikers to do some of the interiors for him. And I would love to do one. However, I do not have the time today. But that's all I'm going to show from Fuzzy's base. If you want to see it in more depth, I highly recommend going and checking out his channel, as I've got to keep things pretty brief, as I honestly don't have much time to record this episode. But next up on the tour is something I haven't actually seen yet. I just think I know where it is. Ooh, that's a cool mountain. That is the Heart of Gold. This is the ship that the original 4 hitchhikers crash landed in, and the reason why they're stuck here. At least that's the lore I was given. But this giant golf ball is powered by a netherite beacon, which it looks like they are slowly rebuilding, so eventually they'll be ready to leave. It's even got an interior. What? Oh, wizard on the bridge. This is cool. A little sparse. They could do with some paintings, maybe some rustic furniture, give the place a little bit more character, but it's cool it's got an interior. However, this building here has no interior aside from some floors and walls. It's missing quite a bit. Oh, I missed that. Quite a bit of furniture, so I think we're going to go ahead, take some time, add some tables and chairs and things, and just make this place look a little bit more cozy than it does now. All right, grab some supplies. What is this? Thanks for the deep slate coal ore, Curtis. Ah, yes. Voucher for materials, sculptures, and prank help. Ooh! He needs a lot of deep slate coal ore for the deep. And I had I think 15 or something. So I gave all of it to him. And I got some vouchers for it, which is pretty cool. But vouchers aside, we've got an interior to do. And this one here is going to be a little special, as this bottom portion is going to be a bit of a store per se, because it's a mill. So it's going to be producing flour that you can, make bread with and whatnot. So down here, this is going to be the shop and kind of work area, while upstairs is where the shopkeeper lives. And this is also where we're going to be getting started today. And I think a nice big table right here would be pretty cool. Just something simple like that should work. Minecraft doesn't have a lot of good blocks for interior design, but we've got the new chiseled bookshelf, which is a pretty decent looking block and is very, very versatile. Like, this is no longer a bookshelf, it's an empty cupboard. And of course that means we're going to put in a little bit of a kitchen right here. Now the server hasn't updated to 121 yet. We don't have any of the new paintings, but we can put in some of the old classics in here to kind of give the place a little bit of color. Good old classic sunset will work. You can also add some color by bringing in a little bit of greenery and maybe a jukebox and a beautiful song to listen to. Greatest song in the world. Making our way upstairs here, I want to turn this into a bit of a bedroom. A nice big fancy bed. We're going to have some pristine white sheets because they can afford that. Maybe a nice little writing desk for them to do their little bits of writing. They really need to fix paintings. Oh, and I suppose some doors would be good. Yeah, doors would definitely be good. There we go. That's a little bit better. But that's enough interior work for now. Let's go continue our tour. I think we're going to start by touring Red Gabs' base, which I don't know very well. There's a lot going on, as Red Gabs has been here since the start of the server. But we got like a cool, I think this is like a library type thing. Oh my gosh, there's so many dogs. Oh my lord, and cats. Oh my goodness. And they're all named. Curtain. There's so many names. Gonna melt. Fireplace. Okay. We can't get distracted by dogs. Going through the rockets today. Now this tree is a project I started on a Hitchhikers live stream event that we had a few weeks ago. That netherite block right there is my payment. I could technically take it and no one would care except me. I gotta finish the job first. Now Red Gabs is a bit of a maniac as she has completely done the floor of this lake. It is all mud and deep slate and very scary. Also slightly loud to fly through. Oh my goodness. But she's also starting her mega base, which is what these two pieces are. And it's going all the way back here. It is gonna be huge. Which, I mean, it's a mega base, so it kind of has to be. So I highly recommend you go and check out her videos because that's going to be a really cool project once it's done. She's also got a bit of a boardwalk over here with some villagers. And then, of course, we all know this place where we came over and saved her from a raid. Was that last episode or the one before? I can't remember. She's also got this little village up at the top of the hill here, which she has redecorated, which is pretty cool. And she's also got this village down here. She's got so many towns. Her area is absolutely huge. Regardless of how big it is very, very cool. And I'm very excited to see how this place looks once she gets that mega base all done. But anyway, on to the next base. Actually, before we hit up another base, we're going to check out this guy right here. I believe this is called Warden Capture the Flag. And it's, well, capture the flag, but with wardens. So the premise of this game is you have two opposing teams here, represented by the fire and the ice, and they each have their respective banners. And you start the round out by hiding your own banner, and then you have to go and find the other team's banner and bring it back and just place it down anywhere on your side. It's a lot of fun to play, as you have to go through this middle here with all the creepy wardens, which makes life interesting. Oh gosh, I'm flying into the void. This is terrifying. Okay, there we go. Yeah, this game is very, very cool and a ton of fun to play. Next up on the list is somewhere a little more spooky. This is the Halloween district, which I absolutely love. And can you guess what biome this is? Any guesses at all? I bet none of you would have guessed. This is, in fact, a wooded badlands. I believe it was Red Gabs came through and paved over everything with dirt and trees. We kind of ruined the immersion here, but it looks so good in here. And I can't wait to see what else gets added into this place, but it is super, super cool and definitely fits the spooky vibes. Oh goodness. This isn't foreboding at all. I don't think I've ever been in here. Oh. That got me good. You got me. This is spooky. I love it. Good mood lighting with 30 brightness. But we've also got this little street over here that I believe Gort made. I feel like Gort made it, but I also feel like somebody helped him. I can't remember exactly. But it's like a fun little trick-or-treat type thing. And it's really, really cool. It's got some awesome sculpture work, which I believe Curtis made that data pack. But look at this. We've got a flashlight right here. Isn't that cool? I don't think you can pick it up, but it's pretty cool. Now, I'm not going to visit all of the seasonal districts. I will probably leave those for when the time comes. But I really want to show this one off because Halloween is my absolute favorite. But that's enough touring for now. I think it's time we get back to doing a little bit more decorating, and I think this is the only room I really have left. Now this is going to be the kind of storefront room where people are going to be buying the flour from the shop. I think a little counter right there where people can check out their items, and then maybe some shelving back here where whoever works here can kind of keep their merchandise. Then we can add in some spruce trap doors and make a little wall. We can also add in some nice shelving. And then of course we have this room back here, which is where they're actually going to be milling the flour itself. And the actual like crankshaft of the wheel comes in at like this level. But we're just going to say that there's a big gearbox somewhere underground here, and that it's just gonna kind of turn this stone from underneath. Now, with the scale we're working with, I can't quite pull off a big grinding stone. So we're just gonna go with this for now and pretend. And I'm kind of thinking a couple of composters over here would look kind of cool. Like this is where they're gonna be storing the flour. We can even put like some trap doors on top of them, like the lids are closed. Maybe they got some stowed away on some shelving. Now I know these interiors are nothing special, but it makes me feel better knowing that these buildings aren't just a big facade of sorts and actually have a little bit of life to them. But I think I'm going to call this interior done, as well as today's episode. Now I know we didn't get to see everyone's base today, but there's a lot to tour on a 2-year-old server, and I'm sure we'll get to whoever we missed in due time. But we've got this path here that leads all the way down to the bottom of the hill now, which is absolutely lovely. It's going to look a lot better once I get some more trees in here, though. And then up here on top of the hill, I've put in a bit of a dance floor, I guess. But this is going to be a greenhouse. I talked about this in a previous Hitchhikers episode. But I think I'm just going to work on this outside of video, as I don't exactly know what it's going to look like. I have an idea, I think. I'm going to use some coppers for like the supports and then just some glass in between. So it's really nothing exciting, but I'm going to work on that in between episodes, I think. This episode, though, oh boy, it's going to be an exciting one. And that's because we have updated the server to 1.21, which means we have full access to the new update now, which means trial chambers, movable boats with leads, and one of my favorite things, portals. That's right. This update brings a huge change to portals. Now, I've not tested this yet, and I really haven't seen anyone like mess with it at all. But if I read everything right, I should be able to throw this ender pearl through the portal, and it'll actually take me to the nether. Oh my gosh, that is so cool. The possibilities are endless with this. You could build a roller coaster because this works with minecarts and I believe boats too. We can also ride our horses through portals now, which is really cool. But you could like make a roller coaster that goes from the overworld all the way through the nether and then somewhere else in the overworld. And like I believe through the end too. Like that would be super cool. You could have a multi-dimensional roller coaster, which is really, really cool. So I'm going to figure out something to do with that. Today, though, I want to do a bunch of kind of logistics, do some planning. I also want to do some upgrading. And most importantly, we're going to take on a trial chamber. And it's going to be the first time I've ever done that. So it should be really exciting. But before we take on any trial chambers, I want to do some planning. And I've started working on this cliff one here. And if we go into our free cam, we kind of see what I've done here. So we've got the bridge over here that's going to connect the monolith up to the cliff. And I've kind of kept it fairly straight. You can see we're kind of coming out just a little bit. And we're got a very gradual slope to it. It's probably going to get a little bit more dramatic as we head down over here. But I think I'm just going to time-lapse the rest of this real quick, as it's literally just me placing wool like I'm going to go fight someone on Hypixel. So yeah, I'm just going to get these blocks down and get this thing all laid out. And one time lapse later, and we've got a massive chunk of terrain we're going to have to build, as well as a pretty decent sized town. I don't know how many buildings are in here exactly, but it's not small. This is a pretty decent size area, and it's got a lot of buildings in it. I've also played with some elevations, which is always a good tip when building things, is to play with elevations, so it doesn't feel like everything's just flat and whatnot. It makes things a little bit more interesting. Like we have this little path here, goes back down to that level. We've got the main road coming in over here, which will eventually link up with the path that ends over there. But we're going to have lots of shops, housing. We've got like a temple or something. This is like a main building. I'm not exactly sure what it is, but it's going to be cool. But that's all the progress we're going to be making on the town for today. I want to go and take on one of these new trial chambers. So the trick to finding a trial chamber is through the cartographer. And this guy right here, we can trade up enough emeralds. He should sell us a map. I need more paper. Luckily, I brought loads. And then, aha, right there. Oh, I didn't bring a compass. Slight oversight on my part. Hey, come back. I got your compasses. Compi? Yeah, okay. I need one of these. Ooh, okay. It's not on the map. Is this a glitch? Or is this where one is supposed to be, but we're too close to loaded chunks? It's not here. And some more trading at a new village. Yes! Oh my gosh, we're right next to it. It's literally just right up here. I walked there. No way. And we're right on top of it. So now I just have to dig straight down. And I should find the chambers. Nothing bad ever happened from digging straight down, right? Aha! I found it. Before we jump in there, let's dig a little safety room. All right, I'm gonna keep only my weapons. I only brought a stack of food. It should be fine. And I did want to make a shield just in case. I have no idea how hard this is gonna be. I suppose I should probably grab my chest plate. That would probably be smart. Wish me luck. Oh goodness, it's right here off the bat. Okay. Oh, and it strays. Oh no. Ouch! Okay, we're gonna just not have the wings on. No promises, Gabs. Oh goodness. Yes, fight each other for me. Why are they right here? Okay, yeah, this is fine. I just gotta hold my shield. This is super easy. They're too busy fighting each other. Oh, it's too good. Okay, this is just the regular difficulty. So it hopefully won't be too bad, but they are destroying my shield. Oh, it had to be strays off the bat. How many waves do these things have before they run out of a charge? Is it 3 or 4? I need my bow on my hotbar. Okay. Ouch! Hey! No one said you could spawn. Go away. Okay, these ones are done. We got a key right away. Nice! But these things are right here. Oh, there's a vault. Okay, this is cool. We can just do this right away. Oh! Oh, a golden apple and diamonds and emeralds. I'm gonna be rich. Okay, that's going on the hotbar. These have like a 30-minute cooldown, right? Okay, that is the big vault. I know you need the ominous keys for that. Oh, hello. We got more guys. Okay, this bow is way overpowered for these guys. Is that it? Oh, nope, it's not it. I should have maybe considered making a new shield. That probably would have been smart. On another one. Oh, goodness, he's in full gold. Okay. Nice. Eggs. Okay. That's a weird one. Okay. That one's done. Just bread. Nice. I need to get some shulker boxes if I'm going to do this. Okay, now I'm prepared. I've got a bunch of shulker boxes that are all empty. I should be able to carry plenty of loot on me. Ooh. Freeze hanging signs. Oh, there's stuff in the pots. Oh. Dead bush. Free candles. Oh my goodness. This is like a builder's dream in here. Oh, it's a cool one. I'm gonna have so many pots. Oh. Oh goodness. Please. No, thank you. Oh, I wish I put smite on my axe. Oh, okay. They're not too tough. Oh goodness, there's a child. Ah. No. Aha! Can't get me with my amazing parkour skills. What's that one? Oh, it's just regular zombies. Okay. This is fine. Oh my goodness. Why are there so many little ones? Okay, so far these aren't too bad. So far they're manageable. All these regular chests seem to be empty. Oh, that's the breeze. Okay, we're gonna hold off on that one. I'm gonna keep exploring elsewhere before I tackle the new mob. Oh, the flower pot I almost missed. Ooh, this is one of the new sherds, isn't it? That's cool. Oh, this is a big room. Oh, there's a vault right there. And another one right there. Oh goodness, there's Skulk in here. That's not a good sign. I don't want to be dealing with an accidental warden spawn. Oh, hello. Let me empty my pockets first, sir, and then I'll deal with you. Did I click on my bed? I kind of feel like I didn't click on my bed. Now I'm paranoid. Guys, I found a whole bedroom up here. Which is good because I don't think I set my spawn. I think I placed my bed down, but I didn't actually set my spawn. But I've cleared out my inventory. So I'm going to try and ignore this guy. I don't want to deal with this wave up here first. More strays. Go away. Be gone with you. Back, foul undead. Ouch. Ouch. There's so many. Where's my shield? Why is it in my inventory? Get out of here. Oh, goodness. Okay, projectiles do not work on them. Good to know. Just get in here. Come on, buddy. Oh, that's a cool animation. Oh. Okay, he doesn't... That was not that bad. Okay. What happens when I hold shield? Oh, that's a fun game. Oh. Hey. Oh, he's a tricky guy. Come on, buddy. Come on. Oh, goodness. Oh. Okay, we got... Oh, there he is. Okay. Who's... Oh, that was it? Huh. I was expecting more. Oh, this is probably going to go poorly. Oh. Oh, goodness. Hey. Hey, get back here, you. Whoa. He launched me. Oh, he deployed water. Rude. I love that gust. It's so... Oh, there's so many vaults in here. Oh, you're not a vault. Why are there so many strays in this one? Go away. Oh, this water is annoying. Stop shooting me. It's annoying. Love these guys. They're so cool. Hey, can we be friends? Let's be friends instead. Be friends. Be my friend. Come, be my friend. Oh, my friend left. Who said you guys to turn this water back on? My goodness. You know what? Get rid of that. Just no. Okay, we have one key. One key to rule them all. I choose you. Give me something cool. Okay. Okay. Not bad. Ooh, an emerald's nice. Alright. Wasn't too bad. Is that it then? Did I beat it? Alright, everyone. That was our first run, and I think it went pretty well. Didn't run into too many problems. I managed to get 2 breeze head, which is pretty cool. I think I'm the first one on the server with those, which is awesome. We've got a decent amount of wind charges. I had some diamonds. Where did they go? Are they in an... Ah, I've got a whole nother box. Yep, lots of pots. A couple of diamonds. It's all very cool. However, we can do better. That is by using the new ominous potions, bottles. The spooky sauce is what we're going to call it. And I think I'm going to go all the way. I think I'm going to do a level 5. Just to see how difficult these things can get. But if I'm going to take one of these things on at max difficulty, I think I'm going to get some slightly better gear. And the only way for me to upgrade now is to get some netherite. Now I've got plenty of noob juice and TNT in order to get some netherite. And I'm just in a random nether waste, so I'm hoping I should be fairly safe. Unless that happens. Oh, maybe I won't be safe. It would appear that I am not the first one to be digging at these depths. Hopefully they missed some. Yeah. Is there proper spacing for TNT when doing this? Is it 2 blocks? Is it 1 block? I don't know. Well, we're about to find out. All right, 3 pieces right off the bat. I need what, 36 pieces for full gear? There's some more. Oh my gosh, there's 3 of them just stacked on top of each other. Huh. I've never seen them formed like this. That's kind of cool. Now, these don't burn in lava, right? I guess I'm about to find out. It's more than 1. And no, they do not burn. Very cool. All right, final bits of TNT are being lit and explodificated. And I've still got 16 pieces I need to find of ancient debris. Aha! There's 2. That's 2 less than I need. But I may end up having to just strip mine for the rest of this. Well, I've been digging for a decent amount of time now, and I haven't found any more ancient debris. In fact, my Silk Touch pickaxe is looking pretty grim at this point. So I think I'm just going to call it quits there. I have enough for all of my armor plus a tool, and that's including my chest piece, which if I don't upgrade that, then I can do another tool. But I think for now, for a first run, I think this will work. But after a little bit of time, I've managed to upgrade most of my gear. I had a netherite block that I kind of forgot about that Curtis gave me a little while ago, and I was able to upgrade most of my tools. I actually ran out of the upgrade template, and I'm all out of diamonds, so I can't duplicate it anymore. But I've got most of my gear all upgraded now, and I've got a few ingots left over, and those can go right back into my wallet. But now it's time for the main event. We're going to take on an ominous trial chamber. Oh boy, I'm a little scared. Now, if you don't know how to get the trial chambers to become ominous, it is through villagers, specifically these guys right here. You no longer get the bad omen effect from directly killing the raid captains here. They drop these nifty little ominous bottles, which is pretty cool. It means you no longer accidentally spawn a raid into a village just by walking into it, which is pretty cool. Oh my gosh, we got Bad Omen 5 right off the bat. I had a Bad Omen 4, which is pretty cool. And I actually did a little bit of research because I was under the assumption that the higher the level, the more difficult the trial chambers would become, but apparently that's not the case. All they do is actually like the level. So like we have a level 5 here. It multiplies by 15, which is the default number for the ominous trial. And basically it just makes it last longer. But here we are once again. Make sure I got replay going. Let's put our chest piece on. Put our wings away. Oh boy. This is a little nerve-wracking. But we've been through this once before already. We'll go ahead and drink this. And that effect just lasts, well, pretty much forever. I'm going to quickly make a backup shield just in case I need it. I foresee me actually needing it. Get my shulker boxes. Grab my golden apples, because why not? I shouldn't be needing my wings, so I'll put those away. And okay, let's do this thing. The second we go in there, it's going to get nasty. Especially because these spawners are right here. Okay, shield, sword, or bow. Let's go the bow first. Oh goodness! Oh, I love that particle effect. That's so cool. Hello? Oh goodness! They got fancy armor. Oh goodness! Well, okay, that wasn't too bad. Fight. And we got slowness, of course. Oh, there's random potion effects happening. I don't know what those are doing. Yeah, the armor's actually helping quite a bit. I'm glad I went and got it. Oh my goodness, these guys are hanky. Arrows are the worst. Okay, I need to eat. I need to eat. Oh, goodness. Give me a moment. Oh, they're not giving me a moment. They're not giving me a moment. I'm gonna eat an apple. Oh my goodness. Ooh, okay, we got one of them done. I don't know what that potion is. Oh my goodness. There's another one over here. Cool. Oh. Ooh, we got our first trial key, or ominous key. Oh, wait. Oh, we got another key. Once again, I've not brought any blocks with me. Maybe I go grab some blocks, and I'll dump off some of this garbage. Oh, we got strength potions. I'm keeping those. Those could come in clutch. All right, everyone. It's our first ominous vault. Can we get the mace core? Oh, armor trim, wind charge. Oh. I was looking hopeful there for a second, but we got a new armor trim. That is really cool. But so far, no heavy core. I think I should get one if I open up 13 of them. I think that's the stats. Don't quote me on that, though. I'm probably wrong. All right, we're in the big room. I'm going to go ahead and chug one of these potions, because why not? All right, and we have some husks up here. Bring it, bro. Come on. Oh, we got a diamond sword. Oh, my goodness. Do not hit me with that. Oh, my gosh, they've all got swords. Oh, goodness. Oh, okay. Well, that's fine. Is that poison? What is that? Oh, it's slimes. Oh, my goodness. That's another one of the new potions. I don't know what it's called. But whenever something dies with that effect, you get slimes. All right, now the one I'm not looking forward to. This is just baby zombies. All right, come on. Bring it. Oh, gosh. Little baby zombies with swords. Oh, thank you. If I can get these guys out of range. Okay, this is the way to do it. Pull that bow back all the way. Oh, goodness. Oh, he hits. Okay, it wasn't too bad. Oh, we got another key from it. Perfect. All right, back to this room. We've got to deal with the breeze now, which are honestly one of my favorite mobs. Now, I think they're so cool. Oh, let's do this to get down. It didn't work. Hey, I can do that too. How do you like it, huh? Oh, I love those guys. They're so cool. Come here, bro. All right. I think these normally spawn 2 of these per wave, or charge, or whatever you want to call it. But I think now, with the ominous effect, they spawn 4. All right, we got one more. Come on, bro. When did I get feather falling? Or slow falling? When did that happen? Yeah, go away. Oh! Come on. Come on. I just need one more hit. Got him. Perfect. And just steak. Okay, that's fine. All right. Come on, heavy core. Oh my gosh, we got it. No shot. No shot. Oh my gosh, we got the heavy core on the second one. Oh, I'm amazing. I am the coolest Minecrafter in existence. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. Oh, we can just craft it right away. Oh, I have the mace. Oh, this is going to be fun. All right, I'm going to try and use this as much as I can. It works better if you have higher ground, so I probably can't use it with these guys up here, but I'm going to use this as much as I can during the rest of this. All right, let's take out these other 2 spawners real quick. Oh my goodness. I'm kind of disappointed that this is just stray skeletons all the time. I was hoping to find a bog, but I may have to do another one of these and see if I can get some bogs that way, because those look so cool. Ah, yes, potatoes, a just reward. Oh, hardcore parkour. Go away. Go away, go away, go away. I'm on fire. That's nice, but not really. Okay. Hey, hey. No spawning on the face. That's an apple. Ouch. Okay, don't stay on one spot too long. It won't turn out good. Hello? Ouch. Bro. Stop it with the fire. Oh my goodness. Just go away. Gosh. This is entirely too much excitement. Oh boy. More little zombies. More little tykes with swords. Oh gosh, he's got diamond armor. Okay, Yep, the mace don't work very well from here. Ah! No. Gosh, they're just so fast. Little legs. Ouch. Ouch. Stop it. Oh gosh, I'm gonna die. 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 We gotta do the ladder strat. Gotta do the ladder strat. Ooh. Go away, sir. Oh, hello. You have a friend. Uncool. Oh, that was a close one. I'm gonna drink my other strength potion. Ouch. Okay, I'm really glad I went and got this armor. It is helping a lot. More husks. I love that animation. Just, we're gonna get you. The boys are here. Hi. 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 Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I can do a thing. I can do a thing. Hey. Hey. Oh, nice. Oh, that was satisfying. That was cool. I love that sound effect when it hits. It is so cool. Oh, great. Now I gotta deal with strays. How did you get up there? Dude. The diamond armor is slightly threatening. So we have the infested effect now. I think that just means whenever we take damage, silverfish spawn to cause more damage, and then you just end up with way too many silverfish. Oh, we got another key. Okay, this one... Is there another skeleton somewhere? Here, bro. I want to use the mace on you. Oh, he threw me off. What a jerk. Here you are. Been looking for you. And another vault. Oh, another trim. Ooh, a book. A book. Windburst 1. That's for the mace, isn't it? That's cool. That's really cool. All right, everyone. I think there's only one room left. And then this place will be more or less complete. Can you do these an infinite amount of times? I'm not sure. All right. Let's do this thing. We got to fight some breeze. I took that water bucket out, so that won't be a problem. Should be nice. Okay, that was easy. Nice. Oh. Oh. Don't let them wander too far. That's the key with getting these guys. Should be last one. There we go. All right, that's that one over. Then we have some strays over here to deal with. Guy with the armor first. You get enough of these guys and it starts getting dangerous. Gosh, they are tanky. All right, here we go. We're gonna get this time. In charge, emeralds, diamonds, an enchanted crossbow. Not bad. 3 diamonds, that's pretty good. Right. I think that's it. That was actually not too bad. I'm definitely glad I made a shield and netherite armor. That definitely helped a lot. But it was very, very enjoyable. This was a lot of fun. All right, everyone. We've made it back home, and I've spent a little bit of time organizing all of the loot that we got from our 2 runs. We got some cool things like the mace, of course, and some armor trims. Lots of emeralds, lots of blaze rods. Pretty cool. A little bit of diamonds, some ender pearls and things. Lots of pots. Pretty cool. Not too bad. At least for 2 runs. My first 2 runs ever. And, I mean, we got the mace first try, which is pretty cool. But speaking of the mace, I want to go and use my enchanting table up here and just see what we can get on it from this. Unbreaking 3. Density 3. I'm gonna go with the unbreaking. Okay, density 4 was worth it. And can we put windburst on that as well? I believe density does more attack damage from higher up, but I don't know exactly for sure. Oh, we can put windburst on it. Amazing. Okay, well, I think that's a pretty decent mace. I have no idea, though. We need to test this out. All right, let's test this mace out. See what it does. Whoa. Nice. I wonder if you could chain that. If you had enough mobs, that would be really cool. But the windburst, I believe, is the thing that, like, knocks me up in the air. And I think density makes, from when you fall, I think it makes it even more powerful. And we've got density 4. Does it go up any higher? Is there a density 5? I have no idea. I don't know anything about the enchantments. But they're pretty cool. Noink. Oh, it's too much fun. Oh, well, that wasn't supposed to happen. Anyway, welcome back to Hitchhikers, everyone. I'm Longbow Moss Raven. It's good to see ya. Now, I'm sure you're all wondering what was with the dramatic intro, and I'm going to answer that with a question. Do you remember that portal that I fell through in the very first episode? Oh my god, what is happening? Yeah, that one? Well, we still don't know what I was doing in the portal in the first place. Like, where was I going? Where did I come from? I have no idea. So I decided to make as much noise as possible and demand some answers from the universe. It went a little something like this.
Hey, listen!
So far, all it's gotten me is a massive hole where my front door used to be and an empty slot where my pants and boots used to be. It's slightly awkward. I don't have any pants. Now, we're not going to be working around here today. In fact, we're not really going to be working around here ever again, as I've been feeling a little burnt out and kind of lonely, a little isolated way out here all by my lonesome. So we're going to be moving a lot closer to some fellow hitchhikers since I haven't built too much. Definitely not too much. Not to worry, though, we will be sticking with this magical, whimsical wizard theme, just on a little bit of a smaller scale. And hopefully we can get up to some more shenanigans being a little bit closer to our fellow hitchhikers. Ooh, but what is this? EOT, first edition. Dear reader, we hope this fire... Ah, right. This is from Shash and Kogi, link in the description. Go check them out. They are building Tree, which is a giant tree in a big old pot. And they need some materials and things and want people to donate, which I have already donated a few stacks of moss. And I told them since I am moving to help themselves. So all of the leaves I have down there, I have like 70,000 leaves down there in that chest monster. So I told them, you know what, take whatever you want. And they were very happy to hear that. But I'm sure you all are wondering where we are going to be moving to. Now, just for a reference, we have the shopping district and spawn right here. That is Fuzzy Logic's portal, and in this giant TNT tree forest is Red Gab's portal right there, and this one right here in between them is my new portal right here. See, it says my name, Longbow, right there. And we have a beautiful forest in the shadow of a dragon. So this is where we will be calling home for the rest of the season. And I think right here on top of this hill is where we're going to put our new Wizard's Tower house thing. It's going to look cool. I've got it all designed. We've just got to build it. However, the house is going to have to wait as I am almost out of diamonds. I only have these 15 to my name, which that can't happen. That's not right. Okay, I need more diamonds. What I do have lots of, though, is moss. Look at all of this moss. I also have a ton of leaves. And you know what else we have on this server? Shopping district. I don't have a shop yet. So I think we're going to head off to the shopping district and build ourselves a temporary shop. Now, when I think of moss, I think of things that are overgrown and just kind of creepy, a little eerie, just old, stuff like that. And since we're in a swamp, I think we're going to build a stump. I think a stump would look really cool. We can sell all of our moss and leaves inside of it.
Hey, so you know how it was our anniversary like a while ago?
Yes, vaguely.
Yeah, and how it's not your anniversary, but anyway, I got you some anniversary gifts. I just thought I had to give you some gifts.
Oh,
so,
very cool.
Why don't you go ahead and unwrap that?
Oh,
yeah, that's a card.
Oh,
it's a card I got from Blue's shop over there. He's got the best cards.
Merry Christmas. Of course.
Oh, yeah. I didn't read the cards.
Oh, does anyone ever read the cards when they get them?
I'm learning that I probably should.
Yeah. Oh, maybe I should start doing that too then.
I also got you this.
Ooh, more presents.
Yeah.
Oh. Wait, what does that say?
It's a custom embroidered towel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got it embroidered with my custom phrase for hitchhikers.
That's quite the phrase.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know I needed this until now. This is
Everybody
great.
needs a towel.
Yeah,
I mean, you can't, you should not be traveling without a towel.
100%. Yeah, you never know when it's gonna rain.
Right. Yeah, and then I thought this would come in handy. Yeah, I was at the gas station, and I thought of you.
Mountain Dew. Oh, I haven't had a Mountain Dew in years. I'm going to save this for a special occasion.
It is a special occasion.
Oh.
It's our anniversary.
Oh, true. There we go. Woohoo!
And then I got you that.
Oh,
I saw
another
that.
one.
I thought that would come in handy.
Oh, gift card? Nice.
Yeah, I know you so well.
Yeah. It's great.
Everybody loves
No.
gift cards, especially you, right?
100%. And I will definitely
Yeah.
not be splitting this up to buy from both Fuzzy and Curtis.
Just remember that's only good for 8 diamonds.
True.
They've got that processing fee.
Right.
That last but not least, I got you that, which I forgot what it was.
Fruit of the Loom, many essential casual crew work songs.
Oh yeah, I wrapped that a while ago, and I just forgot what was in the package.
You know,
Can I see that again?
Yeah, here you go.
Yeah, that was yeah. Everybody needs socks.
Exactly.
These ones look slightly
They're
used. I got them on eBay.
they're vintage.
Yeah. They're broken in.
Yeah, for sure.
People pay extra for that. Like the distressed jeans.
Right.
Yeah, it's hip now with the socks.
I hope these don't have holes where your toes are. That's the worst.
It's just coming to my attention that I don't think I've recorded you yet, and
I don't think I've recorded you yet either.
You've got a unique face.
Thanks. I just changed it.
Well, anyway, happy anniversary. Hope you like your gas station gifts. And the custom embroidered towel.
Before you leave, I just finished my shop. If you want moss or assorted leaves or a custom tree, feel free to pop by.
Is there going to be like some spooky Darth Vader in here or something?
No, but there might be now. That's a fantastic idea.
All right, well, anyway, happy anniversary. I gotta get going.
All right. Well, thank you for the towel and the socks. I'll hold them very
you'll
close.
Cherish them. Yeah, keep it in your ender chest. Don't even shulker it up. Just right in your immediate ender chest. That's where it belongs.
Exactly.
Happy anniversary.
Yeah. Okay. Bye. But there we go, everyone. Mossy Goods is open for business, where we sell moss, leaves, and custom trees. And I've got this book here telling the hitchhikers to just grab a book from here, put a custom order in here, and I'll see about building them a cool, fancy Moss Raven approved tree. But since this shop doesn't really stand out very much, I put a giant gold exclamation point to kind of give people like, hey, you got a new quest over here? Come buy some moss, because I am poor. Very, very poor. But as you've probably noticed, I've got a new pickaxe. I went and enchanted a Silk Touch pick and shovel, as well as got some more armor. It's not great, but it's better than nothing. So now that we have our shop all up and running, hopefully I'll be up to my ears in diamonds. However, I'm gonna need a place to store all the diamonds I'm about to accumulate, so I think it's time we start building our new Wizard's Tower. I think that was my favorite time lapse I've ever made. I love how I was able to time everything with the music. I think it turned out really good. Just like this tower. I think this looks amazing. We've got our shadows up here with the deep slate, our nice textured roof with a little bit of moss to break up all the gray. I think it looks really cool. My favorite detail is right there, using the candles on top of the iron bars to kind of make it look like an old wrought iron fencing up at the top, something you'd see on like a Victorian house or something. I think it looks really cool. We've got our moss raven colored flag up here, which looks epic, waving in the wind. And now if I build anything that's wind related, it's all got to blow in the same direction for consistency's sake. But this structure is split up into 3 separate areas. We have the tower, we have the living section of the house, and then we have what I am deeming the workshop over here, which has got a bunch of storage. It's got a couple of other workbenches and things. We've got a furnace array, and this over here will eventually be my mine. But then coming back outside, we can make our way up to the front door in the tower, which is it's kind of empty in the entry hall here. I'm not sure what to do in here. So if you have any ideas, please do let me know. But we can make our way over here into the kitchen dining room area, which is pretty cool. We've got a backyard to a chest monster and portal. But then we come back here, we have a little study area. It's all nice and fancy, big ceilings, little hangout area up here, and then one of the bedrooms equipped with a closet and my first set of armor. And then coming back through here, we have my current set of armor and just like a little hangout room. Oh, I gotta finish building my plant. That's awkward. Now this tower is pretty bare bones on the inside. There's not a lot of space to work with. I do have this balcony over the front door, which is pretty cool. So we have a nice view of the area. Yeah, it's mostly just chests and barrels and things. But then once we get up here, this is my main bedroom. And then up here in the attic, we have our enchanting room. Because what else would a wizard keep in their attic? Probably a legendary sword. But I ain't got one of those. But I love how this house turned out. I think it's really cool. We've got lots of little details using things like signs and fence gates. The candles I mentioned before. It looks so cool. And now that our house is complete, I need to do a little bit of cleaning up. I've got a chest monster here. I've got one down over there. And this portal here is in a very inconvenient location. And it's very noisy. So we're going to go ahead and tear this portal down, put a new one in over there, and just kind of do a little bit of cleaning up here real quick. Now that the portals are done, I got to clear out all of these chests and move everything into my new storage room. Oh, this is going to be painful. Ooh, that's satisfying though. I think for my bulk items like stone, I'm just going to keep these in shulker boxes just to save a little bit of space. And after a little bit of time, our chest monster has been removed and our portal set over there out of the way so I don't have to listen to it anymore. And to circle back to the beginning of the episode with the lightning and things, you know, the thing that made me lose my pants. Well, I still haven't received any information as to what I was doing in the portal, how I got here, anything on that. So I guess we're going to have to wait for a future episode before we can figure any of that out. Now, real quickly, before we end today's video, I do have a quick community announcement. And that is that I have come up with a name for all of you. That's right, my lovely community should now be known as my court of ravens. Not like a measuring instrument, like, you know, a gallon or anything. No, a court, like a council of ravens. I think it's pretty cool. It fits my vibe. I love it. And so, yeah, welcome. You're all now my ravens. So when I refer to my ravens, I'm talking about you, all of you. And if you do want to engage more with your fellow ravens, then I do highly suggest clicking the link down in the comments. I will pin one there that will take you to my community Discord. You are really close. How's it going? So I've been doing some work off camera and I may have gotten a little carried away here and built up some pretty decent sized cliffs here. And you know what? I think they look pretty cool. Even though they're just stone, I think they look pretty cool. And my reasoning for building these cliffs is I've decided I want to build a sort of Wizard's Grove type area over here for our base. And I wanted a little bit of separation, kind of to act like a transition from the rest of the world. So when you walk through here and then the space opens up, you can really kind of feel like you're immersed into the magic of the area. And so that required a lot of terrain work. So I just went ahead and did it in the little bits of free time that I had where I didn't feel like I could properly record, either because I was tired or just didn't have enough time. And that may be a common theme for a little while yet, as I'm still pretty busy IRL and I'm trying to get videos out when I can. Like today, for example, I am attempting to record this entire video inside of one day so I can upload it tomorrow because I have to go back to work tomorrow. So wish me luck. I have no idea how this is going to turn out. Now, the thing I've been struggling with trying to build up a wizard's grove is it's really only me out here, so there wouldn't be like a lot of buildings out here, just the things that I need. And one of the things that I think I should build first is a stable for Philip over here, as he still doesn't have a home and he's been around for quite a few episodes at this point. So I'm going to grab a few blocks and just kind of start building something. I'm not entirely sure what it's going to look like yet, but I guess we'll find out. And I think I'm just going to go ahead and put it right here between the gorge and my tower over here. So I'm just going to start placing blocks, I guess, and hope that this looks good. So I'm kind of thinking of having a little building off to the side of where the actual like horse stable is going to be, where you would kind of keep like your saddles and all your horse feed and things. And I've somehow made a 2-block center, but that's okay. We can make that work. Now that that's done, we can move on to making the actual horse stable part. Okay, I think this will work. Let's get this frame put in. Okay, let's take a look at it real quick. And I think I like it. It's not my best build by far, but I think it'll work. It'll do the job. And you know what? I think I'm going to fill the roof and the walls in, and then I'll take a second look. Now for the walls, I'm going to do the same sort of technique I used on my house. Kind of create some plaster looking walls. So it's just a nice combination of birch, oak, and sandstone. Okay, I'm liking this part of the build, but this part, it's not doing it for me. And I think it's mostly the roof. So I'm going to tear this one off and see if I can come up with something else. These are the parts of the videos that you don't really see very often, but since I'm so crunched for time, I'm putting them in. I'm kind of thinking at this point, I'm going to mimic what I did with my house over there, rather than doing a stone building. I think that might look a little bit better. One thing I'm trying to keep in mind while building this is the whole fantasy theme and making sure everything has a little bit of a whimsical effect to it. So adding in weird shapes with my frame here and just odd placements for different beams and things can help with that. Like maybe our supports aren't quite straight, maybe the building will fall over, but we definitely won't worry about it. Anyway, I think that's enough explaining. I'm just going to get the rest of this built real quick. So one thing that really helps to kind of get a build to feel like it's not just placed in the world, but actually like in the world and kind of more immersive, is just adding things like grass and bushes, paths, and they really help bring the build to life and give it just a little bit more character. Just something like this that really helps to get the build feel like it's actually in the world rather than just kind of sitting there on its own. But I'm going to call the stables done for now and move on to the next project. And that is, I'm out of diamonds. I have no diamonds anymore. I am completely out. But it's been a few days since we built our shop, so we're going to head to the shopping district and see if we have turned a profit. And here we are. Oh yes, first barrel. We've got 9 diamonds right there. Oh yes, we sold some leaves. What were these, acacia? I have no idea. Okay, any custom orders? Ooh, you have a custom order. A tree in need. Okay. Mr. Moss Raven, we are in need of 6 shulkers of moss. DB, or diamond blocks, are burning holes in my pocket, just waiting for this order to arrive. Chash. Okay, and it looks like they've paid 5 diamond blocks. That should be plenty. So a custom order, and what is this? 57 diamonds. That is much, much, much better. Put those away real quick before I forget. But I guess now I need to go and collect 6 shulkers of moss. But that shouldn't be too difficult with my handy dandy moss farm. So I'm just going to sit here and watch the moss. And I'm out of bone meal. Okay. Well, how much moss do we got down here now? A little bit in here. Oh, a lot in here. But it's just enough to fill all 6 of these shulker boxes full of moss. Lovely, lovely moss. So we're going to pick these up and go make ourselves a delivery. And for this delivery, I'm going to need a barrel, a couple of chains, and some seeds. Now, while I would love to build a giant raven delivering all of our moss, I have neither the time or skill to do that. So we're going to find a parrot instead. Well, you aren't a parrot. You're just a tiny little chicken. You're a parrot? Oh, there's 2 of you. I'll take the blue one. Blue one? Yay! All right, that was way easier. You know what? Back up, parrot. Well, now that we have our mascot, let's go make our delivery. I have to say, Shash and Kogi's portal is, I think, one of the best portals on the server. And one of the best portals I've ever seen. This thing is amazing. A beautiful fallen tree with a portal inside with some big old friendly mushrooms growing out the top of it. It's so, so cool. And that is Tree, the project that they are wanting donations for, and that is most definitely not a cult. But quickly moving on, we're going to just plop our barrel up here. Some of this. You can all probably imagine where this is going. All the way up here. Come on. No, don't fly away now. Come back. Oh, you were so close. All the way up, buddy. Come on. Now, how did you get there? Okay, this is the tricky part. Trying to get this bird to land right here. Sit. Oh, okay. Now we have to kind of nudge him right in the very middle of the trap door. Perfect. Okay. Need you carefully. Oh, don't move. Just stay right there. You hang out there, and we'll put the moss in here. Oh, I should make a sign. There we go. Your moss delivered via a totally legit raven. See? Totally legit raven. Perfect. Well, now that our shop business has been taken care of, why don't we return home and do a little bit more work there? Ah yes, our mossy Wizard's Grove. How wonderful this place will be once it's complete. However, before we can do that, we really need to start adding some of the atmospheric elements, some magic crystals, maybe some cool ancient statues, lots of trees, of course. It wouldn't be much of a grove after all if there were no trees. It would just be a field. And I'm not living in a field. Now, if you missed the beginning of the previous episode, you will know that we summoned a lightning storm, which was supposed to summon some answers as to what we were doing in the portal in the first episode. And since the lightning didn't do anything except roast my pants, why don't we try something a little bit more wizardry and magical? Now, every wizard has to have their tower, of course. However, you don't want to conjure where you sleep. Trust me, it's a bad idea. But I think this area here will do nicely, so we're going to build a little summoning circle to get the answers that we're looking for about this portal. And you know what? I think we're going to do this in a little bit of a time lapse. So sit back, relax, and let's get to work. There we have it, my ravens. A beautiful summoning circle. Equipped with some spooky ancient statues. Kind of cool, kind of eerie, kind of like it. But the moon is most definitely not full. In fact, it's almost empty. But it is high in the sky, which is the perfect time to perform this summoning ritual. Please ignore the nether portal, it will move. I am just too lazy to do so right now. And in order to do so, we need an amethyst cluster, an ender pearl, a pitcher pod, and a golden apple. And if we just throw these into our pot here, we should We starting to get the magic juices going. We say the magic words. And hopefully... Okay. And with that, the ritual is complete. It would have been cool if, like, lightning struck. That would have been really cool. But okay, now that the ritual's done, we have to wait just a little bit, and we're going to do that by sleeping. Because it's getting dangerous out here. And now that it is daytime, anything we summon should appear here. What is this? Like a big seed? Okay. We have a book. Plant the seed of Wisp Willow Tree, and the answers you seek will be revealed once grown. Okay, well, that's simple enough, I guess. Now the question is, where do I want to plant this thing? I guess right there works. It can grow however big it's going to grow. And once it does, I suppose we'll finally be getting the answers as to why I was in the portal, where did I come from, where was I going, and all that good garb. It would appear that our seed has begun to sprout. Very good. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Hitchhikers. It's good to see you. In between this episode and the last one, I've done a little bit of work. We had a live stream event on the server here, and we got this creek built up. We got a gazebo around our nether portal, a nice little bridge to get to it, as well as a couple of trees. And since then, I tried to record another episode to come out on Halloween, but unfortunately I lost power and was unable to do so. But I was able to build this nice greenhouse here, which is still oxidizing, but it's working on it, as well as this little pumpkin patch outside of the house. Don't mind the souls, that's entirely necessary. But I think this adds a nice little bit of spook to our little wizards area over here. Now, one thing I think this wizard area needs most is trees, because this is supposed to be a grove after all, and it's currently just a field. So this episode, I mainly want to get as many trees as possible. I've got a few designed. They're all fairly simple, so I should be able to get a bunch of them in here. You can see I've already started putting a few poles in where I'm thinking some of the trees may go, but that is entirely subject to change. But before we get to work, I want to do a little bit of goofing off and have some fun. So we're going to go head over to a mini game that Red Gabs and Armor Blue set up and play some hide and seek.
Makes a lot of sense that Longbow is going to be it for this one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it does.
It's like meant to be.
Oh no.
Very fitting.
What do you mean?
You can probably figure it out by the name.
Oh,
of
you'll
the
know
map.
exactly what I mean when you see it.
Oh boy. The hunt is on.
Ready or not?
I think I understand now.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. It's meant to be.
It's a good thing I'm not hiding.
You would
I'll
have
just
blended
blend
in so. Yes.
Wait, is Longbow able to hit these mobs?
What mobs?
All spawnable mobs.
I feel like this place is deceivingly
midget.
simple.
Yeah, it is. It really is.
I see several eggs.
Oh, aha! I found you, midget.
Eggs. What eggs?
It doesn't look like there's a lot of spots in here.
That's what we were thinking too.
Oh. Oh, never mind.
Such a great spot. Oh, nobody.
I used to play hide and seek all the time as a kid with my 4 siblings and my dad, and we'd play in the dark with no flashlights or anything. So you'd think I'd be like amazing at this. And I am.
Midget, did you make a friend?
I did.
Is that the
His
friend
name's
that was
Bob.
chasing me?
No.
That friend
This
seems
one's
like
Bob.
he may drown.
Oh no, Bob, don't drown.
I feel like there's secrets
It's
in the
actually kind of
ceiling.
impressive. Oh, maybe. I think this is kind of impressive for the people who've never seen any of these rooms before, able to actually find a spot.
Ooh,
Where do
I
you want to
found
go?
secrets. I don't like these secrets. Oh, it's a maze.
Oh.
This was my idea. Well,
It just looks like someone's random mine.
That's pretty much how that came about, yeah.
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
I asked Blue if there was death, and Blue said, "Oh, there shouldn't be."
There's got to be someone in here. At least one person.
Longbow's gonna use the zombies to track us all down.
Ouch. Yeah.
No!
Ouch.
It's possible Longbow might perish before he finds us all.
I brought some pork chops.
That's a lot of zombies.
Yeah, a baby zombie too.
Oh no.
It's beautiful, you guys.
Holy.
It's beautiful.
Oh, yeah, you spawned a lot in.
There shouldn't be
gosh.
death.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! I think I might have been right. I think I might have been right.
His pork chops.
My pork chops.
I don't think anybody wants to get them.
I do. I want
There's
my
a
pork chops
baby
back.
zombie in there. Oh,
You're gonna have to fight somebody for him.
Did they pick them
Yep.
up?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stole my pork chops.
One zombie picked them all up.
What a greedy guy.
On the bright side, they won't despawn.
And there is a baby in there, so if you want to go back.
I'm gonna look out here a little more.
Yeah. Now that the pork chops aren't gonna despawn, right?
Yeah, now they're safe.
Yeah.
It really does not look like there's a
Here's
lot
Longbow.
out here. But then, like, I find a whole
There's-
maze. Aha, here's a thing. Oh, there's nothing down here. What a waste.
Yeah, everybody, why'd you waste a perfectly good hiding spot?
Yeah.
Should we hot cold soon? Or
Hang on. Hang on. Aha!
Hi there.
Hi. I found you so fast. Wait,
Is there
Can't-
no way out of there,
we
right,
can't
Gabs?
leave. We're here now.
We can't leave.
What?
They can't leave.
That's your life now.
Can't leave.
Hey, Midget, would you mind breaking a block for us,
Help!
please?
The whack-a-mole.
I mean, this is fun to watch. I mean, here comes
my
Mr.
pork
Zombie
chops.
with the pork
My
chops.
pork chops. Oh, he got me.
There's your pork chops.
That's my pork chop. Oh.
You don't need to break a block now.
No, Curtis is
I'm
still
free.
in there.
I still need a
Help!
Not for long.
That's
you won't be in there
hilarious.
for long.
My gosh.
Longbow, but not
Curtis.
Curtis, you can come out now. Curtis, you can get out.
Oh, I'm getting Longbow's pork chops.
Get my pork chops.
Wow.
The true hero.
Not all heroes wear capes.
Some just carry around pork chops.
Luckily,
There you go, buddy.
Bobby's
Thank
so
you.
nice and so stupid, so Bob
It's just
couldn't have
one.
Oh, I had to separate them from mine.
Oh, okay. There's gonna be just like a bunch of little holes everywhere, isn't there?
Gabs and I just laughed the exact same way.
Thanks for the confirmation.
Lou, I think we did a good job.
I think
You
so.
did.
I think so.
So for this one,
I
was
like
it
how you
mostly
thought
natural?
this was the hardest one. If the
Oh,
other
just
one,
you
the
wait.
fairy town, is the hardest one,
I don't know. They each are
Yeah.
difficult in different ways.
All right, Longbow's giving up, everyone.
Oh, hang on. Hang on.
I found a good spot if I
Oh.
were a fish.
Oh, there's no one here. Rude.
Rats. Another perfectly good hiding
Oh,
spot.
another
wasted.
one.
Yeah.
Let me swim. Let me swim.
That might be a troll.
Ugh.
Oh, or not.
Yep, it's a troll. There's no one here. Oh. Oh, there's another one. And it's
I'll find
another
you.
dead.
Oh.
It's good.
Curtis is just staring at a moss block.
No, I started
That's
having
not
a
me,
sneezing
Curtis.
fit.
Oh.
Yeah, my bad. I literally
think-
muted up, started sneezing, and then yeah.
Oh, so you
It
weren't
didn't
staring
stop.
at a moss block, wondering why Longbow hasn't moved?
I'm like, what is with him right now? He's just like, what the heck?
Yeah,
You're supposed
I mean,
to be
Longbow.
searching, seeking.
Ooh, that's
Yeah.
sneaky. That's sneaky. Hang on. Let me swim.
Yeah,
Let
Longbow's
me
You're
supposed
not
to.
swimming anywhere, buddy.
God,
was
no.
literally to Curtis's
so
left.
close. So
Staring at the
close.
moss block.
I can hear his voice. It's gotta be him.
It's gotta be him.
Oh.
That moss block has to be him.
There's no one here.
It's so cool and sneaky, but
Okay, I might need hot and cold.
well, I guess it depends who we're looking
Yeah.
at.
I know. Oh, there's secrets back
Warmer
here.
and colder at the same time.
You're like a
Yes.
microwaved burrito
Warmer?
right now.
Oh, ha
Yeah, hot.
Still getting warmer.
Warmer.
Okay.
Getting warmer.
Okay. And I've hit a wall. Oh, no, wait. Hang on. Aha! Oh. I gotta stop hitting.
Ruining it for everyone,
It's
Longbow.
fine.
I get so excited.
Welcome to the group, Gabs.
Okay, you're getting colder in that direction.
Gotta
Oh,
stretch my
Remember.
leg.
And you
You're
were
heading the right
warmer to
direction.
Shash, kind of near me.
Warm and cold at the same time. Warmer.
oh wait, hang
Warmer.
on.
Warmer.
Aha! I'm not gonna punch this
I
thing.
don't know.
Okay, now I just have blue left.
Colder.
Frozen.
Colder.
Hypothermia.
Ice cold. Oh my gosh. Oh. Gotta take you to the hospital. Emergency room.
Oh my goodness.
Colder.
Colder. Freeze.
Even colder.
You got.
Yeah, you're
you
getting
lost
Defrosting.
Defrosting.
You're like a microwave burrito right now.
all-
Slightly cold, slightly warm.
The inside's still pretty cold.
Oh my god, it's the worst.
Warm. Warmer.
Oh,
All
wait,
just
hang on.
following.
Aha!
Yay! GG
Oh
Longbow.
my goodness, there's so many
How
little
long did that
spots.
take him?
About 5 years.
But hey, the moss didn't whisper to you where we were? That was kind of mean of them, huh?
Nah, it's giving me
Yeah.
the
Cindy
Cindy
silent
wanted to
treatment.
play fair. Wanted to play fair.
It's because I'm using Jasmine as my card.
Oh!
Oh!
Oh.
Oh no!
I've been told I should go check my moss shop. Let's see. Ooh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Ooh, we're rich. Okay. Not really any leaves. Oh, a little bit here. I don't know what those were. And I've got plenty of moss to restock with, so I can make even more diamonds. Look at that. We're already almost up to a stack. Oh, this is amazing. Look at that. A stack and 5 diamonds fully restocked. And oh boy, it is so good to be me. So it's important to note that I only included the part where I was it for hide and seek. If you want to check out all the other rounds and mischief that we got up to, then I highly recommend checking out everyone else who was involved. There'll be links to everyone's channel down in the description. But I think it's time we get to work and start building all of the trees for our grove here and make this feel more like, well, a grove. But I'm feeling kind of lazy at the moment and don't really want to build a bunch of trees, so we're going to do this with magic instead. And the key with magic is visualization, so we're going to close our eyes and visualize what we want the magic to do. But there we go. We have our inspiration, our visualization for what we want this place to look like. So now all that's left to do is to, oh no, I feel a sneeze. Achoo! Oh man, that was a sneeze and half. I sneezed out a whole forest. Well, okay. I guess I don't have to build any trees anymore. Spell successful, I guess. Oh, and there's a shulker box. That wasn't there a moment ago. Okay, amethyst crystals. A wand of earth, fire, air, and ice. Ooh, very, very cool. Happy B-Day, Moss. Oh, well, shucks, Curtis. We got a ton of amethyst too, and an unlimited IOU. Ooh, that's dangerous. I've already got a bunch of IOUs from Curtis. Where did I put them all? In my wallet, of course. Yeah, I've got vouchers and things. Ooh, that's dangerous. Very dangerous. Yes, I keep wither roses in my wallet. They're precious to me. I am loving the new wands, though. That is incredible. I got to be careful with this one. That one might disappear. Bond of Earth. You know, this might come in handy. This little tree up here hasn't really grown at all. Now, I do know a proper spell that should hopefully help this thing grow, but it might be quite large, so I'm going to stand it a little bit back. So we're going to just say the magic word 3 times. Foras, foras, foras. Nothing? Really? That should have worked. Oh, paper? Oh, build this first. Well of Worlds .Lightmatica. Okay, gave me a schematic of a well of worlds. Okay, that's a new one. Now, I'm not really sure how big this well's gonna be, but I guess this spot here will work as well as any. So I guess I'm just going to listen to a shrub and build a well. This is all very odd. No, I'm kind of tired. I've built an entire biome this episode. I've taken orders from shrubs. So I think I deserve a break. Just kind of sit here, enjoy the view. Oh, look, the sun's setting. How lovely. But I've got the well all built down. Built down. It's not really built up. There's not really anything up here on the surface, but it's down and it's cool. It's just kind of like a bottomless pit. So that's neat. I'm not really sure how this is going to help our little shrub friend over there grow, but it's here now, and we have some more statues about. I might add some of these around the edge of the cliffs. That could look kind of cool. Now, the note that we got earlier said that we needed to build the well first, and so I'm going to take that into meaning that now that it's built, we can perform our little growth spell again and hopefully get this thing to grow to full size. So, without further ado, foras, foras, foras. Really? Nothing again? Maybe the wand of air? Scrow! That was a one-time use. Well, I'm kind of running out of ideas at the moment. I don't know how to get this thing to grow. Maybe I should just go have a... Whoa. Oh my gosh! Oh my goodness, this thing is huge. I had a feeling it was going to get big, but I didn't think it was going to get this big. And I have no idea how I'm supposed to get any answers about the portal, where I came from, who exactly I am, from a tree. This is weird even by wizard standards.
Ah, it is good to see you again, Founder. Looking for answers once again, I see. I trust you remember the rules of engagement.
Yeah, I could do with some answers. I'm sorry, what rules? Did you just call me Founder?
Well, you are him, are you not? Born from a star's final glimmer, world builder, and he who travels the branches of the great willow tree and tells the stories of many worlds?
Not that I can recall. You see, I've had a spot of rotten luck when it comes to my memory, and I can't seem to remember anything past my name, which is Longbow. So maybe we could start with an introduction and perhaps maybe explanation of the rules that you mentioned earlier.
Very well, seems fair, seeing as I know you, but you can't seem to remember an old friend. I am Wispwillow, or rather a branch of it, brought to you through the Well of Worlds, a hole in the veil between here and there and nowhere in between, a portal to travel the branches and enter other worlds. Now, the rules of engagement are quite simple. You may ask me 3 questions, after which I will answer truthfully. However, I will not answer any more questions until the next new moon. Understood?
Right, so I have 3 questions. I can make this work.
Well, actually, you only have 1 question, seeing as you've already asked 2.
What? I see. Okay. Let me think.
Come on. You don't expect me to be awake all day, do you?
My question is, Is there any way for me to regain my memory? And if so, may you provide me with it?
Very good. You are learning quickly. The answer to your question is yes. You must pick one of the berries from my branches and consume it with your intention in mind. Then enter the well. The berry will guide you to where you need to go to find what you have lost.
Seems simple enough. This one should do.
Now, for the return journey, it is as simple as returning home, for once you have been someplace, you can always find your way back there. Be warned, if you stray from your destination, you could become trapped in nothing and lost to nowhere forever. But I have answered all your questions. Until we speak again, young founder, I wish you all the luck on your journey.
I guess we got some answers. Turns out I'm someone called the Founder, I guess. Or I think that might just be like some sort of title, because I know for a fact my name is Longbow. And we're like some world builder who travels to different worlds and tells their stories and things. It all sounds really cool. I kind of weaseled my way some answers by accident, so that's kind of cool. But it said that if I want to regain my memory, all I have to do is eat this berry and jump in this well. And I just have to focus on what I want exactly, and the berry will guide me there. All right, here goes nothing. Okay, I want to remember what I am. Oh. 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 It's so dangerous here. Oh. Oh goodness, I'm gonna die. Nope. Nope. Oh, goodness. Hey everyone, welcome to the final episode of Hitchhikers SMP. My eye hurts. But pretty soon we're all going to be loading up on the Heart of Gold, and Chash and Kogi are towing a boat behind us. It's all propped up on scaffolding. It's all very, very interesting. But we're going to be taking off up into the sky like Curtis's rocket shop and flying to a new world to have many new adventures. But before the server ends, I want to clean up this outside of my base, the little entranceway and this little sparse path that leads to Red Gabs over in this direction. It's looking a bit rough. We've got a bunch of half cut down spruce trees over here. So I want to clean this area up here, and I also want to dot a few of these statues around the edge of the cliff, just to kind of give a bit of a ominous feeling when you're walking down there on the path, so that hopefully any annoying travelers don't wander into my grove while I'm doing something magical that may or may not have bad consequences attached to it. For them, I'll be fine, obviously, as long as skeletons aren't involved. So my kind-hearted ravens, let's, for the final time, grab some blocks and get to work. When will this arrow disappear? My eye really, really hurts. There we go. This looks a little bit better. Just some vanilla trees dotted about, bone meal the ground a little bit, and just kind of cleaned the area up. And I think it looks much, much better. And as you can see, we've got some more statues just kind of dotted about on the edge up there to hopefully keep all of those pesky, annoying travelers out of my grove. I also added a few regular oak trees, just the vanilla ones, around the edge over here and over here to help tie the area into the vanilla terrain a little bit more on this side as well. And I am very pleased with this area. I think that these trees in particular, these gilded birch ones, are some of the best trees I've ever built, and they don't even have leaves. They're made out of concrete and some terracotta and even gold. I've got gold blocks in these things. Very, very expensive trees, but I think they look really, really good. But with our base complete and the season coming to an end, it's time to hang up our wizard's cap one last time. And with that, our wizard arc is over. I got my winter coat on, and I'm ready to go and explore the universe. But before we do any universal exploring, we have one last thing we need to take care of in the shopping district. I saw recently that the ecosystem here has been a little bit upset because it's missing sniffers. They disappeared suddenly and abruptly. And I see, looks like someone has already started to repopulate, and I thought I would help contribute to the revitalization of this fabulous ecosystem we have here. Look at these. These guys are already getting ready to hatch. Fantastic. Don't these hatch faster on moss? Ooh, sparkles. So we're just going to dot these about, and it should help the ecosystem stabilize a little bit faster. And there we have it. Eggs literally everywhere. It's like it's Easter, but better. The ecosystem has been saved. The sniffer population shall flourish once more. But as the full moon rises on this server one last time, it's time to meet up with the other hitchhikers and board the Heart of Gold.
'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the server, not a member was busy, not even a murmur. We finished our projects, our builds and our farms, collected our trinkets, our treasures, our charms. The members all gathered to sleep in their bunks, on the Heart of Gold spaceship, their luggage in trunks. When deep in the engines there rose such a clatter, and some of the friends went to see what's the matter. Down they all went, flew down the chute, and checked on the engines, bows ready to shoot. When they arrived, there was no one in sight, but a newly built engine surrounded by light. Now fully powered and ready to go, the engine was active and starting to glow. We looked to each other, went back up the chute. We had one final party, we had one final hoot. Improbable or not, I'm not to tell. But before we took off, we all said farewell.